Naoto player can bring to the table, Narukami usually has an answer to it.
Yeah, Narukami generally doesn't do too many things fancy other than chaining supers together. Used to be really disgustingly broken. Now somewhere more in the middle and just is a solid all-rounder. But can handle Shadow Naoto both the neutral game really well, right? When Shadow Naoto is shooting bullets full screen. But generally, you want to switch between that and full on all-out aggression. And Narukami is really good at that also. So you'll see a lot of dancing, right? Full screen zoning, defense into, you know what, it's time to go.
Yeah, and you can already see it.
Too much time.
Exactly. You can already see it right here. Like, Yan was just willing to dash block, waiting for Karma to set traps and try to, hit him with 2As, hit him with 5C to blow him up. But Karma now recognizing that, actually calling out the persona, blowing them up, and trying to get this curse gauge down, which you can already see. We are 19 seconds in, and you are almost out of curse gauge.
Yeah, this is the pain, right? This could be it, actually, if he wants it to be, right? Yep.
Oh, yeah, you have 100 meter on that. Absolutely. Oh, it dropped!
It dropped. That's interesting. But surprisingly, the Paration didn't kick it. But yeah, decides that actually he has enough resources to where he doesn't want to spend all the Fate. Because if you spend the Fate, you go back up to 12 or 13. But if you let it rock, it'll reset back to 7, right? So now he has advantage in this round. So yep, there it goes. Pick it back up to 7. Nice. Yeah, already down to 6. Here we go.
Yep. And as well as keeping that burst gauge as well. So now, actually at this point, if Karma lands a 2A, they can win this round.
Yep, 100%. Nice, really good DP bait. Forces the burst, that's actually huge. Now cannot activate Shadow Burst. Yeah, one of those buffs that Shadow characters got, they can burst now.
But that actually keeps Yan a little bit safer right here. They can play a little bit more aggressively now into them. We can see these DPs coming through. But right now just trying to block the mix, but unfortunately you did get opened up.
Yeah, this will not kill. Using the gunshots. Whiffing the kick. Yeah, whiffing the kick generally for frame advantage. Now a 0 Fate. Has to be careful, but also can't be too careful. Do you go aggressive? Do you play defensive? Yan deciding to play defensive. Not quite enough meter to kill here. Full screen slide. This is his chance. Playing it patient.
Actually huge right there. Gets a trade, but still taking their turn back. No! Has the OMC to stay safe.
Unfortunately, didn't hit confirm. Just did a jab, but the 5C gonna take it. Oh, that was scary. Okay. And yeah, luckily ended it fairly quick, so Shadow Naoto doesn't quite have the burst quite yet. Huge deal in this match.
Still finding ways to get opened up right now, and just once again playing oh so safe, but got blown up by the trap right there, placed last minute.
Yep, drops the pickup, getting some corner pressure started. Rolls out. Smart, good JB counter hit. Yep, gonna get some pressure going. Knock on the door. 5A, 5A, 5C.
Just utilizing these low press frames, trying to get Karma to press right here, but Karma finding the right opportunities, get the jump out.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
Yep, come on. Yep, there you go. Get ready to see that quite a bit tonight, as there are more Shadow Naoto players, I am sure. You get grabbed, you get dead.
And that is Shadow Naoto 101. Now, Karma is actually a player who it was one of the most fun Shadow Naotos to watch for the longest time, because they are not afraid to, once they pop that curse gauge in pressure, just go for Hama and Mudo and then mix you up on there.
Yeah, totally.
Because
yeah, like it's solid pressure, right? It's an insane amount of active frames, especially on Hamon. And actually, Karma's one of the few Shadow Naotos I see use Mudo in combos, which is crazy. Like normally Shadow Naotos do not do that. They just play their standard game plan. But Karma has a really strong mastery of the character. Like even there, right? Like, oh, I think that was an accident, but that's okay. Using a oh my god. We're just immediately popping because we want to get all that curse gauge down with Raid Super right here, get those plus frames, and now we're staggering out. But we don't have the meter to pop it off because we want to just take those 7 into the next round. Yeah, an interesting Shadow Naoto, not too great at generating meter in the corner, but is that it? Yeah, that's enough meter. Okay. There you go. Nice. Yeah, mid-screen Shadow Naoto can juggle auto combos, and auto combos in this game give you, I believe, 15 meter without Paration, so can be really valuable, but they're not very good at doing that in the corner, so. Yeah, see, look, one combo, we're at 41 meter. Like, it's so easy, just one straight hit and you're Naoto, so you're gonna land a bullet.
As well as getting the first hit bonus to gain an additional 10 meter on top of it. Like, you can just gain so much meter so quickly that you always have to be prepared for it. Already at 0 curse gauge. Yeah, it has to play very, very careful.
Yeah, I think. Oh no. Yeah, you have to burst. That was a solid burst. Guess is right.
Yeah, if I was Yan, I would just go in. I think you literally just play this matchup as if you do not care. Because right now, if you care too much and you get touched by anything, you die. Just go.
Yeah, I mean, even without the curse gauge, like you were just looking at that 30% life total with almost 100 meter or 50 meter on deck for Karma's end. Like anything's gonna blow you up just like that.
Yep. GG, shake my hand. All right, Karma takes it over Yan. Really, really, really solid stuff. Shadow Naoto's scary, and Karma's even scarier.
Sides in both these characters who are kind of like hyper specialized in that as well.
Yeah, you're going to see Rise want to set up notes a lot. Notes, basically, when she hits them with JB or B moves, they explode and allows her to set up a lot of fuzzies, and then can do ID JB or land 2A. Adachi really just trying to get that command grab game going. And also Adachi's neutral game, pretty disgusting also. Has a strong JC, has a strong 2B, which for those who aren't familiar with this game, 2Bs are, I believe, universally completely are unblockable as long as they're not block stun. So Rise, oh, there we go. A little bit of a hit at the beginning. Yeah, let's just get right into it. Immediately starting some ground pressure, using the EX gun. It's like plus 15, so insanely good for Adachi pressure. You're going to see a lot of meter be spent on it.
Yeah, you're also seeing a lot of that J2D being used, Conball, especially I know someone who does really like to use that, as well as the grounded 2Bs, to be able to call the persona down and try to snipe Jun as soon as they do anything on you. Like you're seeing it right there, they're trying to get their persona out, but just getting mauled in by the Adachi.
Yeah, using that DP. Adachi's DP kind of garbage on defense, but actually a really strong mix-up tool is an overhead, then a low. Slow startup, but manages to steal back the turn that he lost. And yeah, making quick work of JunDLTA.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they want to adapt right now. Getting some great work actually with these round start 5Cs. Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, that's real mix. You're going to be seeing that a lot. A lot of empty jump command grab, a lot of pressure. Yeah, good old stranded throw. Once again, back throw, but that's okay. Oh, baits the DP. Yeah, you're forced to burst there. And luckily was able to burst Inside Awakening, so it gets the both the meter and the health buff. So a small act of solace.
Yeah, it's kind of the most opportune time where you can, but Conball does not care if you're an Awakening. They're just going to go for the run-up DP immediately into Heat Riser and try to, like, check with the 5A on the air tech. Oh, we'll just DP again.
Oh, yeah, I was actually baiting it, but unfortunately didn't block it high. All right, really brave walk back. Conball did decide not to grab, but takes it with the empty jump JC.
Yeah. Like an excellent early aggression that's coming from Conball, right? Sort of showing the Adachi 101. Like, hey, this is what you want to be really doing with the character. And I think Jun is, like, still really trying to find their footing in this exact matchup. Because you saw a lot of times where they would try to get that farther screen zoning game started, that they were just getting sniped out by one of Adachi's many tools.
Yeah, I think, too, something you're going to see throughout this bracket, if you're not familiar with Persona, is Persona is a game where you are rewarded for playing fast and aggressive. It's really hard to be defensive in Persona. For a lot of reasons, both like meter management, burst management, blah, blah, blah. But also, like, characters in this game have really strong mix. So you will, a lot of times in tournaments, see one round go pretty free and then the immediate swing back. So we'll see how JunDLTA adapts here. Could just be as simple as, getting your head in the game and just starting some aggression.
Yeah, I would, hopefully they can find some counterplay to those round start 5Cs that have been working out really well, but Conball actually trying to mix up those options. And Jun maybe getting a chance.
Yeah, unfortunately drops it. Gets caught low. Oh, a little too early on the throw. Getting the counter throw. Inflicting charm. Stealing some meter. First, getting rid of the charm. Full screen Zio. Oh, that is a bad DP whiff. Not a bad decision. Yeah, not a bad decision. Just an unfortunate outcome. Oh, yeah, 2A reset. Yeah, once again, for those who aren't familiar with Persona, you do the 2A reset, and then if they tech back or neutral, you throw out Adachi's huge 2B, and it is anti-air unblockable. So, because of the back tech, that was a checkmate, essentially.
And it's really good from Conball being able to show that stuff early. Be like, hey, even if you try to adapt, I'm going to be putting on these new layers, forcing you to actually try to play this matchup. Jun, though, finally getting an opportunity to close in, going to get a good knockdown and some mix started here.
Yep, notes up. Get them fuzzies. All right, set play start. Yes, this is huge for Jun. Getting this corner pressure. I don't think they're going to be scanned, but they will get notes. Oh, unfortunately with the J2B, not a huge deal.
I will just DP out immediately into Heat Riser, confirm that combo, getting a side swap as well. No, but we're still getting hit by the DP right there.
Yeah, Rise's DP is tricky, and it does go into Ouroboros on hit. One of Rise's strongest tools. Generally considered a pretty weak character, but Ouroboros, very strong. Yeah, using the gold burst, getting the full meter, and getting hit by the JC. I think that's it, yes? Yeah, this is it.
Yeah, being able to use that Awakening super right at the very end. No need for Adam Smasher at all. Conball will be taking it 2-0.
Yeah, very strong showing from Conball. That was really solid Adachi play. Just good controlling space, same auto combo strings. Like, it's a huge weakness of Shadow characters.
Yep. Well, speaking of Shadow characters, we're getting one of those characters that is top tier no matter which way you put them. St. Mary is on the Mitsuru here versus the Minazuki of Draco.
Yeah, Minazuki, the version with the persona, show the character without a persona. So the character with a persona, lots of teleports, lots of tricky mix, really strong DP, both in actual DP and moonsault.
As well as having access to these like mid-screen survival knives, which they can use to really control some screen spacing, and they recover fast enough. They kind of function like a fireball wire seen in the Guilty Gear style games. Oh, that's a big DP whiff.
Yeah, that's an accidental whiff. That's unfortunate. Doesn't get a full conversion off it, but this mix afterwards, I think they're dead. Yeah, they're dead. They're dead. Yep, nice. It's a really solid conversion from Draco.
Yeah, I think Draco was actually just like 10 or 15 meters short off that big counter hit from getting the pre-awakening kill. For those who also aren't as familiar, characters are a little bit like have higher health pools once they're in awakening, right? So you sometimes need an extra hit or two to actually kill them.
Yeah, oh my god, one more cancel? Really? The one more burst? Are we going to get that much damage off this? I think we are. Taking as much damage as we can before awakening. Nice, good 2A mash. St. Mary getting time to get stuff started. All right, what's the close? Yeah, getting caught mashing.
Yeah, I just wanted to run right back in there. I was already prepared to bait out that burst, knowing it would come from St. Mary. That's Draco taking game 1.
Yeah, really solid play there from Minazuki. That's tough. That's tough. Sometimes it just happens to you.
Yeah. I hope.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I hope we can see St. Mary like get a little bit more control of that early game, right? Because we kind of saw Draco like take over immediately at round start and just snowball their way every single time.
Yeah, it's tough, right? Like, you have to... I think against Minazuki especially, Fuzzy DP is really strong against Minazuki. I mean, it's strong against everyone, but Fuzzy DP in this game generally just good. But also, like, using JA, using 5A in neutral, being able to space those things out. And you know what? Are we going to see Kanji? Back to Mitsuru? Back to Mitsuru. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, JA, really strong tool for air-to-airing. Also, generally just like 2B in general when they teleport in. I think both those two things will give St. Mary the screen control that they need in order to cook.
Absolutely. So hopefully we can see that happen, or we can see if Draco will want to go for more of those crazy super early one more burst routes.
Yeah, that was bold. I'm not gonna lie, that was really bold. All right, good 2B starter.
Saw the up back right there, but St. Mary now just blocking out, allowing Draco to try to go for a little bit more of the stagger play. Good 5A press right out there, but Draco will just DP you back to the corner.
Yep, immediately taking the turn back. Oh, the EX overhead. Yeah, that's rough. Burst a little bit too early for awakening. That's all right. Don't sweat it. 2A clash. Gonna get a solid combo here, not kill. Just kidding.
No.
I'm a liar. You're right. My bad.
I like you said, if you were right.
You're so right.
If you were right at awakening, I actually think that route wouldn't have killed right there, but being able to gain that extra damage really helped.
AOA! Oh my god, that's crazy. Draco is just going.
Yeah, I mean, they saw them try to be pretty aggressive, like these up back JDs at round start, so AOAing just to get through it, as well as a lot of other options. If you have that confidence, might as well do it. Put him in one more mix, catch him overhead.
Yeah, this is going to be using the... Oh, no, it drops the combo, but DP... What do we got after this? Solid corner pressure. Yeah, just mashing out. Draco kind of just cycled through all the knowledge checks there, to be honest. Round start AOA. Yeah, it happens. It happens.
It does happen. But to speak of a mechanic, we actually didn't get a chance to...
Plus 20. Yosuke versus Junpei. Was watching a lot of solo Octo in preparation for this tournament. I did not know of them. Their Yosuke is really sick, actually.
Yeah. What's actually great is the entire Yosuke army came out for this. There are like 6 different Yosuke players that I all recognize, and they all play so differently. So you're going to get to see a lot of that action hopefully through this tournament right here. And Solo Octo already starting off that early aggression with the normal Yosuke, which you traditionally don't normally see.
Yeah, usually it's Shadow Yosuke, but normal Yosuke is a completely fine and viable character. Meanwhile, Sebelis has the Shadow Junpei. So Shadow Junpei off one hit will activate Shadow Mode and will go golden. There's a huge complicated system with Junpei. All you gotta know is that when he hits you, he turns EX mode and the damage is started.
Yeah, he goes from like a B tier character to an A+ tier character on the tier list after 10 runs are scored. And we see maybe the first set of bases already getting loaded. Now we're going up.
Yep, Shadow Mode. He immediately wants gold. Here it comes. 7 bases. Home run. Now we're at 10. Go gold.
Yeah, now in Victory Cry, and they do go up further past that, but we're getting immediate slide mix into the high damage to take out the round, because that's Yosuke health.
Literally just slide, super. I agree. Who needs anything else? Who needs combos? And now Shadow Junpei starting this round out in gold mode, getting these clean hit combos.
And you're going to see him just bring him coast to coast wherever, set up some nasty mix, but the parry DP actually connects out, giving Solo Octo a chance.
Yeah, gonna get into V/Oki. Here we go. Yeah, JC really scary. AOA, nice reset. Gonna be a solid combo here.
It's actually good use as well, because that will build a ton of meter. Goes for a quick 2A check on the delay tech right there.
Yeah, really smart. DP's out. Happens to everyone. Really solid choice. Oh my god, what a conversion. Holy crap.
Wasn't immediately ready for it, but we'll just take a quick little 5A scramble right at the very end. Like, I thought if they kept that going, that was going to kill. That was so crazy.
That was an insane conversion. Even because it drops, I mean, like, Yosuke's in the air, right? So, like, it's a solid position for him either way. All right, good 2A. Checking the whiff flip.
Nice. Yeah, grab this time.
Yep, poison's on, taking that continual damage. Nice bunt.
However, it is interesting with the poison, because in Victory Cry, Junpei actually recovers green health over time. So, like, it kind of will balance out a lot of the poison damage that does get dealt from these stray hits right here. And both these players just really trying to play cautious, because then the next person that lands a hit is going to probably take the round.
Probably solid conversion from Yosuke. Throwing out that JD, excuse me. Yep, both players just feeling each other out. Goes to the full screen slide and it hits. This should kill.
Yeah, SP slide in.
I don't know if that was a drop or a reset. Maybe recognized it wasn't going to kill.
I think it was actually just too far out of any of the super confirms to actually connect right at the very end right there to drop, unfortunately.
No! Drops the Super Kaja Super, but it doesn't matter. Oh, that's so unfortunate for Sebelis. They definitely could have had it.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe I've never seen Super Kaja drop like that.
Yeah, Octo's been having a couple of those random supers like just drop at these with the hit stun scaling or something. That's crazy, but they're still able to maintain the composure afterwards and like live in that scramble that Yosuke can really excel at.
Yeah, that was lucky. I'm not gonna lie, that was lucky. You stared death right in the face. A train was coming and someone came out of nowhere on a horse and just picked you up and said, "Not today, soldier. You live to fight it one more day."
So, it may be luck, but sometimes you got to put yourself in the situations to be lucky, and that's what Solo Octo is looking to do in this next game right here. But Sebelis has to go back to get those runs early on, so they need to find the first big hit to allow that to happen.
For sure. I'm not talking bad on Luck. Luck's a stat persona. That's real skill there. You allocated points to that. All right, good throw, getting the poison, starting some pressure. Gets hit by the run V/, solid Oki. Yeah, nice 2B. Yep, activate Shadow Mode, immediately go golden. You do not have to wait as Junpei. 10 runs exactly. Let's go, SSJ Junpei.
Popping that victory cry. Does get DP'd on the safe jump attempt right there, though, so good stuff to be a little safe. Back hit of the 2B right there, connecting for Sebelis.
Yeah, Sebelis is not guessing. This man is reacting 100%. Nice bunt combo. Setting up Oki. Oh my god, AOA to punish the roll. I love it.
Yeah, force the burst out as well, and there we go. Call that persona out from the sky to try to blow him up, but V/ still gonna connect into that Super Kaja. Hopefully it doesn't drop this time.
Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty solid chunk of damage, but wouldn't kill it the other way. Clashes with Deathless. Oh my god, hold it? No, yeah. That was cute. If he recognized that the DP was baited, and Junpei's DP is special, and that you can hold it. Actually has some use in combos too, not just as a reversal action. And like, you might as well just delay it as long as possible. But Solo Octo knows the matchup, did not bite.
Yeah. They're just going to try to bite early on, close this last round out to take this match. But Sebelis just playing very patient right here, trying to find a big opening.
Yeah, hoping for an anti or 2B. Gets hit by a flip kick, happens.
See, coming up on SB gauge as well, as you might see like SB Deathbound come in at that full screen to try to catch him out, but Yosuke is pretty quick and can get out of it, but we'll find a big JB connection to start off.
Yeah, solid reward, solid patience. Recognized he was slightly too far for the clean hit combo, so decides to drop it intentionally. Really smart. that is quite spacing specific. Nice, getting a solid combo, spending the meter, saving Shadow Burst for next round. Really wants to make sure that he has access to it, even though this won't kill. Goes for the throw to try to take the win. Does not work. Solo Octo getting a full conversion mid-screen here.
See if Seamless can get out of it, but gets caught by the air tech right here, so you're going to put in a mixed city once again, and that health bar is going low.
But SB Deathless takes it. Nice.
And that's a tool that we've been seeing Seamless use a lot in these late game situations, like always making sure that it's on Solo Octo's mind until the last moment, and then bringing it out.
Yeah, Junpei neutral generally not super great. Has a relatively slow 2B with a lot of recovery at the whiffs, but Deathbound is like his one tool, really, other than normals, to get something started. And it's awesome for closing our rounds. Not 2B. Oh no! That's a bad burst! One more cancel. They're going to try to kill here. Yeah, and this will do it for sure. Didn't even need the super. Solid conversion from Solo Octo. My god, that was awesome.
Yeah, being just like super ready for that exact situation, knowing like, hey, I actually need to not go for a super because of those weird drops, right? I don't want to have that happen. I don't want to throw that into a scramble situation where Seamless can get it back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like I said, most recent Doonpa footage has been on Mitsuru.
Okay.
So that's who they're locking in.
Two very explosive characters. We haven't seen a Shadow Mitsuru yet, but Shadow Mitsuru, a character that can chain multiple supers together and deal. When I say insane damage, I mean insane damage. Like they can kill you off like a random 5B. Very strong character, really strong normals, solid pressure. And, you know, we already saw Shadow Naoto. That character is just insane. But meanwhile, Doonpa doing some pressure. Itoshi rolling through. Oh my god, immediately going into the pressure here. Going to see all these bullets. Whiff kick. Meaty trap.
No meaty trap. You trying to like tech chase right there. And here we go. Doonpa landing a throw, trying to utilize that 5D to just control the pressure as much as they can. And they're also now very close to a point where it's like, oh yeah, I can actually just pop Shadow Frenzy and kill you off of almost any hit.
Yeah, we might actually see it here. Let's see. Solid combo. Yeah, there we go. Immediately Shadow Frenzy. Popping up the orbs. Kick. Charge. One. Boom.
Second freeze.
Show it to me again. Fair and balanced. Yeah, you are dead. You are 100% dead. 69 hits. Optimal.
Nice.
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 Yeah, that's how this matchup goes. It's basically, she has her own fate meter, and it's when she's at 75 meter and you get hit. Oh, nice DP bait. Good conversion, too. Was expecting it.
A good reaction on the post-tech situation. Almost got a corner swap situation, but got thrown back in there, and Doonpa going to be locking him down, just utilizing Mitsuru auto combo.
Yeah, I was not confident in the 2B anti-air there. I do not blame him. I could have whiffed. But unfortunately, while trying to figure out the situation, gets hit. Gets put into the corner, but the shotgun whiffs. That's huge. That's a lot of fate meter. I believe that's 6.
Yeah, it's at least 4, and also a big chunk of damage as well on these shadow characters, so it's always a little scary when you whip something big like that, but we'll get it back with this hit right here.
Yeah, really solid conversion. Boom, shotgun. 6, also unlocking Fear. Everything will not counter hit, including throws, so throws are now untechable. Very real for Shadow Naoto. We're going to see if they are going to decide to spend the fate meter, but this hit will not be it. Oh, 50? Actually, I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Wow, that was so much meter. They started, it was 2A in the corner, like 15 hits, and got 50 meter from that. That's actually crazy.
Yeah, starting at 15 meter right at the very end without like a miss on a JA post-tech situation to immediately kill as well. So good stuff on Itoshi, but has to bring all that curse gauge down and has to do it without burst. So this is a big round for Doonpa to take.
Yeah, Doonpa's definitely at advantage here, but Itoshi, honestly, that was super worth. And already starting off, 2 traps, 3 traps. A lot of the fate meter already gone. You are now 2 hits away from dying. But Doonpa here having burst. Not going to decide to spend it now. Maybe on the next one. Yep, fate unlocked.
Yeah, it gets feared as well, so fear will force a mortal or fatal counter on any hit right here. And Itoshi does lock it.
Yeah, recognizes that Itoshi does not have the meter, so waits on the burst. Insanely good awareness from Doonpa, actually. But now any grab from Itoshi will be a unburstable setup. So Itoshi has to play really careful. Doonpa as well. Oh my god! All right, corner pressure. Gonna go for throw. Nice block on the DP. Yeah, that will do it. Hamon, your fate is sealed. Goodbye.
It's a very like, respectable DP though, because you've been seeing Itoshi really want to press in a lot of those timing situations. Like as soon as the stagger ends, try to go for like immediate delay press to catch him. We saw Doonpa got blown up on that, so really great like micro adaptation from Itoshi to just wait and bait out that DP.
It was really solid too, because like you really want to DP there because you can't realistically defend against strike throw with fear on you, right? Like it's just not going to happen. And if you get thrown, there is no like you are dead. You get hit by 5A, you are dead. You cannot really realistically fuzzy your way out of that situation. So guessing DP there is a totally valid option. It just didn't work out for Doonpa.
So we'll have to see, if they can make those micro adjustments in this upcoming round, or if Itoshi can, just repeat what happened, keep the course of history to stay the same.
That's right. Fate never changes. Yeah, the fate has decided that the world shall stay the same. Right, starting off a little slower this time.
Yeah, and I like that patience from both players, right? Like, as I say that, immediately popping Shadow Frenzy to get that entire curse gauge gone. But the early part of the round, just staying completely patient, just dash blocking, setting up traps, really trying to get into each other's head of like, okay, how do you want to pilot it? But Itoshi now going to utilize that early hit into the Frenzy to just keep this momentum going and lock you down in the corner.
Yep, Doonpa recognized that Itoshi cannot kill there, so decides not to burst. Honestly, likely will not burst if he does get touched. We'll have to see how he decides to use his resources. But you know what? You don't have to decide to use burst or not if you literally just 5A them and kill them. So one more touch here from either player is a win. Anything clean.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go.
Right there.
No, okay, maybe can't kill. Alright, well, you get shot.
Yeah, and they're going to regret that not going for the kill right there because Doonpa immediately getting blown up by the roll-out hit into Hama.
Yeah, I wonder if Doonpa knew something I didn't. I'm pretty sure that was a kill, but maybe not. I might be wrong there. Nice. Solid DP, gets out. Haven't seen a lot of DPs this match.
I think Doonpa was looking to save their burst gauge for this upcoming round to try to lead it up, but unfortunately that cost them, right? So LC...
It's really hard to be greedy in this matchup. It's really tough, but you have to be sometimes. Nice. Sweet feint, the 2A. Getting some solid corner pressure. Rolls through the 5C. Very solid. Gonna get shot. Full of bullets. Fade at 0. Decides to go for the kick.
Itoshi's been opting to go for raid kick these past couple of times to try to get that extra damage because they know they can lead to situations like this.
Yeah, and that's the consequence of not spending burst, right? Sometimes you literally just die, and throw into Hamon is unburstable. So Itoshi going to take that pretty cleanly.
Yeah, definitely looking.
Now we're talking.
Hold on.
Now we're talking. Yeah.
My will would go insane. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, you play Will? Come on, bro. What you doing?
I love white bread, vanilla ice cream, ice with no water.
Check out my highs, man. All right, let's go.
All right, yeah, let's get into it. So this is actually going to be like sort of an interesting match on a lot of the Margaret side of things. Normally you treat her a lot more aggressive in a lot of matchups, but you actually have to play a little bit more passively in the Aigis matchup because they're also just going to try to WP at you.
I like the tag. Mark Freestyling is great.
Yep.
I have money. All right, well, immediately getting stuff started. Margaret, a character swimming in Persona cards, has literally access to every broken Persona in the RPG. Coincidentally, very strong character.
Yeah. But Hero doing a great job of locking them down in the corner again and again and again. Gonna have to pop out an install after this to recover out.
Yep, and there it is. Or game mode offline. Starting to zone out. Gets caught by the JC. Nice. Yeah, just burst. Wants the corner pressure. Doesn't want to deal with any of it. Yeah, I guess at this point now could win with guns theoretically, but has to be careful just because Margaret has so much mobility that you can't rely on it. All right, goes through some mix. Hero blocking. Blocks the overhead. Does not block the stomp, but can convert off it. And a DP to save the day.
Yeah, finding that...
Very safe DP there. Has the meter to one more cancel also.
Yeah, as well as that DP, like, is really good at catching those gaps and blowing people up because it does throw her airborne, so a low crush if they try to go for like a 2A check.
Nice. I wonder if that was a buffer Nikki though. Like, you know what? Why not just do it? What's the harm?
Yeah, why not? Okay, good. Guard cancel roll right there to get out of that situation. Unfortunate to regain control a little bit and try to get that Orgia gauge to go down.
Yeah, I guess actually might have to worry about bullets here pretty soon, but unfortunately the full screen whiff causes fatal counter, no conversion. Oh my god, what a slide. Unfortunately drops it, that's alright. Another slide for your trouble.
One thing that we also do have to be worried about right here is actually what I was just about to happen.
Oh
Hero
no!
loves to try to reversal super out of a lot of these situations.
Yeah, that was a little too cute. Might have been buffering something off the safe jump and decided to spend the super just because it was a carry cancel, or maybe just tried to be a little too cute. But either way, both characters get out scot-free. Are we going to see a burst here? We have to. Wow, gold burst, bold.
That's actually huge for Margaret because she has so many different ways to just meter dump at even 100 meter, let alone 150. But you're not going to really need any of it right here. Oh no, but it drops.
Yeah, Margaret kind of hard to like. Oh my god, full screen AOA. I agree. Who cares? Who needs neutral? Yeah, really interesting. Margaret's a character that can't just like dump a super on you and kill you instantly. It has like really specific routing she has to go for. So even though she had 150 meter and could have found the kill, it's not quite as clear as other characters that can just be like, all right, I'm Narukami, I'm gonna see you dying. Oh, the Ultimax, the suplex is here.
Immediately just air raiding Hero, trying to control the skies, but Fortune was doing a good job of locking him down, but Hero once again getting this mix to work out.
I literally don't know what happened.
There's a lot going on. There's a lot of bursts being baited right here, a lot of mix-ups going through, but Hero should be able to lock this round down.
I don't know what happened that round. I'm sorry, viewers, I failed you. Thank you, Tabby, for picking up the slack. Things just happened and my eyes just exploded into a field of colors.
That happens with both these characters in a normal matchup, but when they're both on the screen, there's a lot going on.
Yeah, it's a lot of like, both their DPs are kind of irregular. Both their, like Margaret has a lot of low profile moves. Gold Burst is like +6, so you couldn't pressure there. Just stuff happened and everyone exploded, and in the end, Hero took it.
But that's one like core player matchup thing that I always like love about Heroes, that if you allow them to get into the scramble, they're gonna make you an omelet, right? They're gonna just fully be prepared for any kind of situation with that innate player readability, which not everyone has to the level that they do. So hopefully we can see them get that back in a couple situations, or potentially Fortune gonna swing back and go like, okay, I'll shake it off, I'll get it, and just completely dominate with Margaret's very aggressive tool set.
Yeah, Margaret breaks the speed limit, I call it, in a lot of situations. Her 2B, her JB, all very fast movement tools, and Aigis is one of those characters that can just reset everything to a combo state by doing Megiddo, right? Because it is such a huge hitbox. So in a world where scrambling, not only is Hero great at it, also Megiddo is just an awesome stabilization tool. Target locked.
Locked down in the corner, but we'll just DP out with the Ultimax. The Ultra Suplex hold.
Yep, corner pressure means nothing in this matchup because immediately back to mid-screen and immediately back to mid-screen once again. And there it is, right? Megiddo just resetting the combo structure.
Good use, try to control down, tries to 2B, but keeps himself safe.
Wow, full screen slide, smart.
Yep.
Whips to 2B, and again, Megiddo stabilizing. This should do it.
Has been so good at finding these like mid-screen pokes to just convert in and get in, but never able to find the full extensions off of them, or they're hitting at these like weird angles. So Hero just immediately able to go back and start these mix-up games has been like very, very scary.
Yeah, Hero's ability to just stay like slippery is really hard on Margaret. Margaret's a character whose conversions are not easy even normally, and so like hitting these straight hits is just very difficult to convert off of into anything remotely resembling a B&B, to be totally honest with you. It's tough. So we're going to see if Fortune here can adjust, find some stabilization, hits the 2B.
Yeah, and he gets a side swap conversion as well off of it, and going to be getting some mix-ups as well. This is what they need to try to make it happen.
Yeah, that was what they needed, right? They needed the stabilization, they needed the corner pressure, but Hero finds a way out. Going to be eating a lot of damage, but that's a huge whiff. That's a huge whiff.
The guard dying, gonna get the full extension off of this as well. Bringing the squad out to go for one more mix, but we block and DP our way out of here.
Yeah, I guess privileged with an air DP here. Nice. That was solid neutral.
Yeah.
That's what Fortune needs, right? He needs to tame the beast. The beast of scrambles. They need to sit down and just throw things out and convert, like just like this, right? This is what they need.
Yeah, definitely got their footing a little bit more. Another big thing is like just forcing them to not go into Orgia mode, because that is generally when they've lost control, is those Orgia neutral situations. But right now, you're just getting hit with Garus, you're getting hit with grabs, you're getting hit with these gombos right here.
Yeah, and just like that, has to burst at low life with the round disadvantage.
Oh no. This is the...
Oh, that's not good. That's not good. But actually, we'll not get a lot of damage off this with the 2B starter. Again, this should not kill. We'll do plenty of damage, but they will hit Awakening after this.
Actually, oh no, they're going to be putting him in Awakening. I thought they'd go for a drop to like keep him out of it, to go for one more mix, but instead we'll just kill him after this one more touch situation. All the meter on deck into the super, and that's going to be Hero stealing that round at the very end.
Yeah, that was a really solid swing back. Unfortunately whiffed a DP in the air, and yeah, what are you going to do? Sometimes it happens. That was really solid play by Hero, just like staying...
Feeling generous in this time of giving. Please contribute to the match arena so that these players can be rewarded for all the work they do. Speaking of players that do a lot of work, we got Steroids versus Lethalx Force X.
Yeah, we have not seen Liz yet, but Liz is a very scary character. Just like Margaret, right? Another Velvet Room attendant relies a lot on their Persona Thanatos. Very scary, very explosive. A lot of damage out of nowhere. This character is disgusting.
Yeah,
another character that went from rags to riches, also.
Well, this was the character that like was always like the meme pick of like, oh yeah, if you accidentally give her 150 meters, she can kill you in one touch. She unfortunately lost that ability in the 2.0 version of the game, but gained a very consistent 2-touch off of that instead. So.
Oh no, unfortunately drops that combo. Yeah, whiffing Magatsu Mandala. This will kill for sure. Nice. Yeah, just keep it simple. 5A. Yeah, Steroids almost came back from that. One solid tennis combo, and unfortunately just dropped the combo. And it's tough because Magatsu Mandala just opens up so much for Adachi, right? It's a way to get back in the match. All right, solid throw. Strike throw coming.
Just keeping this basic pressure going. Good roll through on the 2D attempt right there. Steroids was really getting a lot of use out of that. DP is whiffed as well, so this is a big start for Lethalx Force X.
Yeah, this is huge damage. Ops for poison. Gets hit by JC. Oh my god, just walk at her. I feel it. Put your walking shoes on, Adachi. Let's go.
Oh, good idea in the air, but Steroids still making something happen. Sets up the 5D and gets tagged by the very end of it. A little early on the roll.
Oh my god, DP. I respect that so much. Liz DP is awful, but if you're going to do it, you might as well do it twice.
Exactly. Gets the OMC as well, so should be able to close this out, but will force a burst instead.
Yeah, really solid burst point. You cannot really bait there without a really gutsy OMC. But Steroids now in the corner, gets hit by Mazio. Yeah, that's rip.
But it's also great knowledge on Steroids' ends to know where the burst points are on Liz, because she can do a lot of fully burst safe routes, but with her back to the corner like that, knowing that, hey, I actually got a free burst attempt right here, is excellent stuff.
Yeah, we'll see if Steroids can find the answers. Almost had the first round, but unfortunately just a rough drop, so some slight micro adjustments. Could go the other way very easily.
It happens to the best of us here, so Steroids hopefully, like we were saying earlier in the block, right? You know, sometimes you just lose a round because that's just what happened in the game.
It's the game. Pressure in this game's gross. Damage is gross. If you drop something, you're in a very like, please counter hit me, oh god position. So it can be tough. Speaking of oh god positions, immediately blocking the full screen Mazio gets you a bunch of meter from my being, but puts you in a really bad situation. But Lethal Force finds their way out.
Yeah, it had a really great Abare 2B right there to catch out Steroids from doing like a very aggressive meaty situation. So forces the burst out of that routing as well. Gets tacked by Mazio.
Yeah, and before we know it, Steroids almost dead actually.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that really solid 2B. Yeah, IDJC against Liz is really scary. Yeah, just one charge, just take the free kill. Oh wow, actually going for the complicated combo, but doesn't drop it. Yeah, so Liz's 2B is basically her DP. It is 9 frames. It's active for like 20. She's off the ground on like frame 9, so it like just high profiles a lot of things. So going for IDJC against Liz, you're kind of also saying I want to die to DP, pseudo DP. It can be really scary. But you got to do it sometimes. You got to be brave.
And that was a huge early DP right there, like we were just saying, getting Charm actually to pull a little bit meter out. So now getting Fatal countered though with the fear applied.
Yeah, that evil smile, and actually you were dead. Heat Riser?
Yeah, into tennis.
2C? Yeah, there we go. That was quick. Liz's a character without a lot of health, right? You blink once and she's at like 20%.
And Adachi's a character that loves to deal with characters. Oh, great 5A to catch the 5D right there. That's like super good facial recognition.
Wow, air turn JC to beat Thanatos. Smart. Nice. Are we going to see a burst? No. Recognizes not a lot of damage. Good DP out to bait the throw.
Gets Charm once again. It's going to be draining a lot of meter away from steroids right here.
Yeah, gets the command grab. Doesn't get the pickup. Good J2D. And yeah, once again, the 2B. Liz's true DP. All right, where are the bursts going to be spent? Right at the end.
Yeah, you got to do it while she's, you know, right up next to you. Pop into Mind Charge as well. You should be dead right here.
Yeah, freeze into Mind Charge, especially with one more burst. This is, oh my god, dead. This is like, what, like 6K or something?
It was...
It could have been a lot more if you bursted and then did Coffin Super. Oh no, actually, yeah, she could do Coffin Super because she was an Awakening.
Yeah.
Yeah, so good stuff.
Excellent stuff. You know what else is excellent? I was playing this, then oops, it released and got rollback. I'm going to play it even more now. Is, in my opinion, the most fun Narukami to watch play this game. He actively looks like he's having more fun than everybody else in the room.
I was watching a match where like Bonch literally did like 4 DPs in a combo just because it would kill and why not, and it's funny. And it's like, awesome, perfect. I love it. I love to see it. At first, the first one I'm like, oh, he's trying to get into Awakening. And the second one I'm like, oh, he's just really, he just knows he can kill here. So obviously if you can do that, you're a character specialist. Bonch, solid Narukami. TectalEastside, one of the old guard. Played them plenty during both Vanilla and Ultimax. Very, very, very strong player. But right now, Bonch got you crunched in the corner. Nice.
Yeah, Tectal is coming off of a recent top 8 finish at CEO Taku as well, so definitely someone that you do have to be worried about and prepared for.
Yeah, their Rise is extremely strong. Rise, a character that generally is acknowledged to be on the weaker side right now. I generally think Rise is pretty good, but yeah, we'll see if they can make it work.
Yeah, right now Bonch has been doing a pretty good job of controlling that midstream pressure, but Tectal got that 1 DP and was almost regaining control, but Bonch locking him down once again, getting these safe jumps, baiting these bursts.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate burst. Unfortunately, just a little bit too far. Bursts in this game, generally pretty short range, actually. And unfortunately thought that the bursting earlier was correct. They were like just a few pixels too far. But starting out this next round a little differently. Solid 2B, leading into some Naoto. Gonna get acid rained on.
Our 5A starters want to loop back into it and bring you all the way to the corner.
Yep, no scan. That's okay. Opts for the high-low pressure. Nice DP whip, and unfortunately the disc. Oh my god, what an anti-air. I've never seen that used like that. What?
That was great. Tectal noticed that Bonch had been trying to go for a lot of dive kicks to try to delay their air momentum a lot. So utilizing that as an anti-air is huge. Getting these mix-ups with the one more cancel as well for the full conversion, and you should be able to kill Bonch.
Oh, unfortunately drops it. I think when Tectal did the Lightning Rain anti-air, every Persona combat designer just high-fived in unison. They're like, yes, they used it the way that it was made. That's awesome.
For the rare time it worked, but these 2Bs have been working great, closing out and starting out the rounds with them. But Bonch, that's an early connection. You're going to just be pushing Tectal back to the corner.
Yeah, it recognizes that DPs are working quite often on Bonch. Bonch using a lot of hard baits. Nice, solid pickup. Gonna get a JB safe jump.
Good counter hit with the 5B as well. It's going to be looking for one more of those now that they have some meter on deck, but we'll catch him with the second hit of that JB.
Yeah, nice roll. Throw into super. Yeah, that was really solid. Tectal lifting both bursts, unfortunately, but Bonch also opted for a burst safe route, so kind of had to. Didn't really have too much of a choice. I'm not sure if that whole route was burst safe, but Tectal might have actually had to just like gamble on, okay, like I'm not gonna live this route, maybe burst safe. Let's just let it rock and see what happens.
I think it's always better to like burst than hold the burst in those kinds of situations, because also what if they mess up the punish, right? There's that like nerve situation, so something could go wrong into your favor, but Bonch just keeping it very, very tight, waiting for it right at the very end right here.
Yeah, I'm not sure the exact routing from Narukami, just because you need to be a character specialist to really understand the exact damage values, especially with Awakening. But I'm fairly certain that that combo was burst safe, if not totally burst safe, like 90%, right? You really had to just guess at that point. So
as far as I'm aware, it was burst safe because after the throw spacing, you could have bursted. You were supering to not be able to burst, and then everything past that was outside of bursting.
Yeah. All right, getting some solid corner pressure started. All right, manages to steal a turn, tries the fuzzy, or sorry, excuse me, shimmy, does not work.
And getting charm with all of this as well, draining like 20 meter away from Bonch.
Yep, using, oh wow, jumps over the guard cancel. Gonna get some no Oki here. I love these combos. Oh, actually going for scan, interesting. So when scans up, the disc does track a few of the benefits as well. Scan now off. Just gonna get super. Ouroboros. Oh no, whiffs it!
No!
It's okay, don't panic. Tectal's fine. Yeah.
Tectal's fine.
Drops in this game suck, but that was such a disadvantageous situation for Bonch that honestly it would have been a miracle to come back. Like you still had a 95% chance to win that round.
You dropped with 3 Ouroboros still around you. Like you were generally pretty safe afterwards, but it's always just disappointing to see those big super drops right at the very end. Tectal, though, looking to regain control even after that drop situation right here, but Bonch with the clean J2B drifting in.
Yeah, this is where Bonch needs to find the win. Throw immediately into super, gonna get some pressure going. Not gonna kill, but we'll do a JB Oki. Decides to go to empty low. Tectal deciding not to DP. The smart decision.
Yeah, I think Bonch may have been looking for like an OMB route right there, but realized that they were going to need one more touch regardless. So, still trying to make something happen, but Tectal going to be locking you down with the scan and fuzzying over and over and over.
Yep, the decision now is when do I burst, right? You're taking a lot of damage off this. The next hit will be pretty difficult to deal with. Yeah, Ouroboros. Now bursting is even scarier, but actually just normal rolls through. Very, very brave.
Hit by SP disc, but the DP is what will close it out for Tectal right there.
Yeah, I think Bonch, just as surprised as I was, that reset combo from the throw did like 5k? I honestly did not expect it to do even nearly that much. So maybe they decided, like, oh, this isn't going to do a lot of damage, and suddenly reset's hitting you for 500 damage 6 times in a row. Dying with burst is unfortunate, but TectalEastside knows how to capitalize and go, oh yeah, 1.5k health, like a DP will kill you, a DP into super will kill you, a throw will kill you. It gets really scary when you're that low.
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll have to see, if Bonch can sort of, let that shake off, right? Because that was definitely, I don't think how they expected that last set of interactions to go. So hopefully it doesn't get to them too much, but if you're a Tectal fan, you want that to get to them. You want Bonch to be in their own head, and you want them to be blown up by disc, by these acid reins, by these Ouroboros. But J2B going to be that early connection, that big tool that Bonch has been using to close that mid-screen space up so much.
I just want everyone to have fun. And what's more fun than getting schmixed in the corner? IADJB taking it. You're going to DP. All right, baits DP. Yeah, Tectal conditioned Bonch a lot with DP, now deciding not to do it too often. And using it to get Bonch into situations where he can get anti-aired. Yeah, reset 2B kind of gross. It's like insanely active.
Nice. Great use of the one more cancel right there from Bonch. Tectal just was looking ready to punish it immediately, but Bonch knew what they had to do. DP, though, is going to connect.
Yep, DP's out. Uses the one more cancel to keep some pressure going. Bonch doing a lot of insta-blocks against disc, gaining a buttload of meter. Nice. Solid JB, does not convert. No counter hit.
Use the dive kick out there to bait out the the 2B coming from Tectal, trying to get them to be a little bit more hesitant to use it, but they'll just use the 2B of their own to close that out.
I wonder if that was an accident. Land roll, huh? That was very brave.
Yeah, it was a little aggressive, but Tectals, they're feeling themselves.
Yeah, you got a schmix.
Yeah.
Alright, Tectal with burst advantage. Does not tech as the 2A pickup. Oh, whiffs the throw, that's huge. Are they gonna burst? Yeah, they have to.
You took an extra 1,000 damage for almost no reason for opting for the not tech right there. And Bonch gonna just be wheeling you in, building it up more and more. Tectal a little bit more afraid to use that 2B anti-air.
Nice. Oh, wow, nice DP. Very patient also. Wake up throw. No touching allowed. Misses the sweep follow-up. That's okay. Getting that meter. Nice. Good bait on the roll. This is not going to be a lot of damage. Will be note setup. Oh, no note setup, actually. Just going for standard ID, JB versus low.
Yeah. Air block tries to 2v out, but Bonch just trying to shut Tectal down where they can, but the good old 5A press from Tectal been so aggressive for them in these last 15 set.
Oh, almost gets the JA counter hit. Gonna get a decent amount of damage here. Gonna get a setup. Watch your head, indeed. Yeah, there's the JB. With one more burst, this should do it, and super. You're gonna see it. Get away from me, Narukami. The non-canon super. You love to see it. Bringing it back from the depths of hell at 18, 18 on the timer, too. You don't see a lot of timeouts in Persona. That was getting close.
Yeah, it was a very, very long game, but Tectal knows that they can win these wars of attrition versus Bonch's. You know, Bonch's maybe doesn't have the stamina to deal with these 99-second rounds, but Tectal's been doing this for 20 years.
Tectal has... Oh my god, don't say that. That's crazy. Don't say that to me. I'm too old for this. All right. Tetrakarn up.
Yeah, gonna be able to shut down any of the use of the Zeos right there, but found a JD to connect, but couldn't make any big reward off of it.
Yeah, tries to throw out a scan. Nice bait on the DP. Getting the side switch. Yeah, has to burst there. Gonna be very tight. Nice run up throw. Good tech. Bonch keeping the composure. Solid throw. Can't get anything mid-screen. Does get a safe jump. Set up. Oh my god, one more cancel the DP. Are you serious?
Into the cross slash as well. Doesn't have the meter to get the extension going, but puts it into a one-touch situation. But the DP will connect into the Ouroboros, but doesn't finish the routing right there. So Tectal needs one more chance to open him up.
Oh my god, with the instant overhead, barely takes the Tectal by the skin of his teeth. That was some Persona. That was some pre-Shadow character Persona. That was crazy.
And that was a great reaction because I think Tectal didn't. They only had like 45 meter at the start of that fuzzy.
Speaking of super impressive, our first Yukari of the night. Are you ready to see some degeneracy? Not Shadow Yukari, but regular Yukari, just as a degenerate, by the way.
And I think this is also our only Yukari. I don't think any of the other Yukaris entered this tournament except for the Lunker himself.
That's right.
Thun Lunk.
Thun Lunk.
This is not only is it like two Zoomers playing each other really came in the up and up like towards very late in this game's life cycle, but these are two people that came around the same time, have been training partners. They're going to be playing at the center of the onion, looking at all these layers that are happening on the screen.
I love me some onion. Now I'm hungry.
Well, Hero right now is hungry for the corner.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, what?
That burst still connected?
Where did that grenade come from? Like, oh, whiff grenade into this drop. Oh my god. All right, nonsense is happening. Let's calm down. All right, here we go. Now we have some neutral starting. Nice, solid 2A. Gonna get a bomb combo set up. Full corner carry. Oh, going for Urboki. Okay, I like it. Megiddo whiffed. Not confident in the punish. If you're not confident, don't try it.
The first big opening right here. Going to be dealing a ton, but not enough to kill just yet. We'll put him in Awakening.
Yeah, wake up DP. Wake up DP against Aigis. Terrifying option. It's a terrifying decision.
But it works more than you think. DP makes it be a lot more effective than it would normally be versus other people.
That's tough. You have to bust it out every once in a while. But like you said, these players play each other a lot, right? So they know each other's... Oh my god, what the heck is that? I guess out here playing Fortnite, just flying all over the screen, TK shotgun shots. What on earth is happening?
One thing that's also important to note as well is I'm pretty sure Thun Lunk, when they've been playing this game recently, has been playing other characters that aren't Yukari, right? So just trying to have a more like fundamental understanding of the game. So they may not be as practiced on the big Yukari shenanigans, but even alone, it's still enough to control so much momentum.
Yeah, I mean, Yukari is just like that character, right? She's just so strong. I mean, look at this. She's flipping everywhere, throwing arrows. But Hero doing a very good job dodging all of them, and it forces Thun Lunk to burst. Or sorry, to DP, but deciding not to burst. Very smart, because Hero was baiting it. Margaret, unfortunately, just uses the Lunk version a little too far. Yeah. And yeah, you had to burst. You had to burst. You had no choice.
Yeah, unfortunate using D Margarula there instead of C Margarula. To push it out too far so he wouldn't have gotten into funny mix-up times.
Yeah. When you get caught in Magarula, either you literally die because you get air unblockable by 2B, or you eat like the deepest, hardest to block 50-50 you've ever felt in your entire life. And I think it's actually more than a 50-50 if optimized.
It is like
It's like 2
it's like
right?
No, it's like 5.
It's 5, really? Oh my god, my Yukari must be lacking.
Because JA is 6 frames startup, and you're plus like 168 off of Magarula. I'm trying to remember the numbers right. Like, but I've seen plus 115. So you get like as many JAs as you want, and it's manual delay timing on it because they're active for like 12 frames or something.
Only a Persona where you hear plus 115. Nice. All right, DP finally hits.
Plus 115, and that's not the tool that you're most scared of against that character.
No, it is not. Yeah, it's most scary when it's air block, for sure. Because at least when you block on the ground, you have a chance. But speaking of a chance, all right, goes for some orb mix. Hero rolls out, gets hit by the overhead. Gonna deal a decent amount of damage, reclaim the corner. Probably leave Orgia mode. Yep, just gonna go ahead and control some space. Nice JC. Not a lot of damage here.
Actually, getting Persona broken is huge right here, so locking out the burst off of all of this, guaranteeing just a solid kill right there.
I literally said not a lot of damage here. That's my bad. I'm like, he doesn't have Orgia mode. What's the worst that could happen? 2.5k? No, they're actually dead. No. My bad. Hero, I was not aware of your game.
I just recognized Thun's player tag. It's 100 million dead Aigis.
Well, right now, Hero's tag is shining even brighter. Unblockable. You are correct.
Yeah, look at that. Just a solid 3.9k. Not 4k.
Yeah, without Orgia mode. Oh my god. All right, tried to bait burst again. I'm like doing a lot of DPs today.
Yeah, just being very aggressive in a lot of these Abari options, which is what...
Not the Domi bursts.
Been a lot of those. Been a lot of those in this match.
Hero's tag ends up winning. Unblockable. Good stuff to Hero. Really solid play. Just optimal. Just optimized.
Yeah, Hero definitely like showing that they are the hero in this. They have to defeat the menace.
Honestly, I've watched him improve dramatically at Persona throughout the years, and he's gotten quite good at Adachi. Very good at Adachi.
Especially over the last year. I think he had a huge glow up to like get past through a plateau he had been dealing with for a long time. But really cementing himself as probably the strongest Adachi in North America right now.
I think that's accurate. Yeah, I think that's accurate. Yeah, really just like leveled up his defense and his pressure game very significantly. So we're gonna see if Lethal Force X can deal with this offense. And you know what? DP out. Sure, why not? Liz DP very good against Adachi, actually, because Adachi's a lot of strike throw. So surprisingly effective, where normally it is complete doo-doo butter.
That 2C did connect early on. You got hit with the fear, and unfortunately your DP whipped right there. So Jordan going to be quickly cleaning up this round with a perfect.
Yeah, really solid perfect. And Lethal Force X, wisely not bursting. You don't want to burst every round if you can afford it. I think Lethal Force saw the writing on the wall and said, you know what, let's just try again next round. But unfortunately, Myrtle immediately starting with an IDJB, getting this corner hit. The Lethal X Force turning the table, yeah.
Yeah, excellent recognition of the situation and being able to convert it to the side swap as well. And oh my goodness, you are taking so much damage.
Yeah, fear, but DP's out, Heat Riser. Into Magatsu Mandala. Alright, so all of MurtleisJordan's Persona attacks buffed quite significantly.
Yeah, cementing with the full double buff. Does get poisoned right here, though, which is actually pretty big with the flames coming out, so you're going to be eating a lot here and forced to burst.
Good DBJ. Yeah, interesting there that the DP doesn't do any damage, so it doesn't take blue life. That's actually, like, really important in that situation. But, yeah, poison stacked up. This should kill here.
Yeah, really, really good like recognition right there from Lethal Force with the 5A check. They've been seeing Jordan try to go for a lot of these rolls back and forth to catch him off guard, but just waiting for that situation, preemptively 5A for the cross up. But Jordan wants to get these early big JCs to work, or 5Cs to work.
Yep, immediately putting back in the corner. Does not tech the throw. It's all right. You're charmed. Not a huge deal. The DP that Liz has changes properties based on how much meter they have. Generally, stronger status effects are higher. Charm is one of the ones you don't really care about. Charm is like whatever. It's just the game, right? Like you just lose some meter. It's fine. But unfortunately, what mattered even more is the offense. And now putting MurtleisJordan into a solid 5K combo here into a sweep reset. We guys see meaty sweep. We're going to see DP into super.
Yeah, but
Are they dead? I think
they
they're
are.
dead.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, they're
100%. You have more than 50 meter with the Liz hitting you outside of Awakening, forced to burst out, so you gotta stay alive just a little bit longer. A gunshot by gonna get DP'd of their own.
Yeah, DP not doing any damage. DP of Myrtle Zone. Oh my god, Wake Up Gold Burst. Yeah, that's rough. That's hard. That's hard. That DP is working out so good for Liz.
Yeah, it's like
every single one.
It's working out surprisingly good. Like it's traditionally you think of Liz DP as like, oh yeah, that's the button you don't press.
Right.
But Lethal Force has just shown in every matchup so far. It's like, hey, if you allow me these situations to do it, I'm gonna gain a ton of mileage off of it.
What a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it's a scary thing. I think Liz DP is criminally underrated, but also worth mentioning that the last person we saw a steroids fight was another Adachi, right? Like the one matchup where Liz's throw is completely viable because the only option they really have, like Adachi can do 2B, and usually the DP will actually catch the recovery of 2B, or JC, which does actually just straight up beat it, just like there, right? I'm a prophet. Boom.
But we just immediately do it again. Like, hey, it's gonna keep working.
That's right. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me 7 times, shame on you.
Ow. Ow, stop it. Ow, ow.
Ow, stop it. Yep, baiting burst. Lethal Force not biting. Wants to eat all this corner pressure. We're going to see another DP out. No, the other DP, 2B.
Oh, good blocks right there, but not good enough. Lethal Force gonna be popping into the Mind Charge with this route as well. Put him into Awakening.
Yeah, I'm surprised about Mind Charge. Does he know something I don't? Just wants to get the 1 X-Tech mix. And yes, he does. This is unburstable. Nice, good stuff.
Excellent, excellent. Lethal Force been doing a really good job of always forcing.
Will be, I believe, 1-0 with Lethal Force. And this is a real match. Here we go. MurtleisJordan versus Lethal Force back again. This is last round for Myrtle.
Honestly, having that time I think was actually really great for Jordan because you already saw them immediately want to go a little bit more passively on the game plan and opted to go for instant like up back JD to control that early airspace that Lethal Force has been sitting in and working really well to shut Jordan down.
Yeah, immediately a much more foundational and fundamentals focused game plan, right? Lots of JCs, which are really strong against Liz. Immediately going into Heat Riser. Gonna get a full combo. Corner pressure. We're watching out here for DP. We're watching out here for reversal 2B. And Wake jump JC actually getting out of the corner. Smart burst, that's a lot of damage.
Oh, gets caught by big laser right here. This is dangerous for Jordan.
Yeah, my Mazio's bigger than yours. You are dead. That's rough.
Not only are you dead, you are getting Hamad with the character that doesn't do Hama routes.
Literally, that super went from like the devil to like the worst super in the game instantly. Like just very much not good. So yeah, both players agreeing, handshaking, and deciding, you know what?
Let's be selected onto that. That is a character that Thun I think has been playing more, like in casuals and whatnot. But in tournament, I think you gotta stick with your guns, especially versus someone who is so fundamentally sound and wants to play that fundamentals game. You have to bring out the funny mentals instead.
Yeah, especially when your gun is a rocket launcher of Yukari. Like this character literally just makes you explode and makes you hate your life. It's fine, it happens.
But so Grover is...
sorry, we'll see if Grover here can start a decent offense or if Thunlink's just going to keep Grover out the entire time. Because the thing about Yukari is she can zone, but she can also be aggressive, right? Like she can really choose wherever she wants to be on the screen.
Yeah, having access to some of the like better normals in the game, in addition to having access to the best zoning in the game, puts her in a very, very scary situation. However, Grover is really going to be utilizing his life bar as a resource in a lot of this match. You saw him just like trying to IAD in and get tagged by arrows or Garus to lead to this situation, to try to force Thun into the corner.
Yeah, and you'll see that Grover recognized that Thun got out, and he didn't try to too aggressively challenge, right? He's like, all right, I'll just play the neutral. I'll just outplay a neutral game. I will let them get out, and we'll try again later. And right now, Lunk having to block all that mix, taking a good chunk of damage for it.
And Grover also able to build up a ton of meter as well, so they can find that DZO car into the one more cancel.
Yep, and then JB 2-hit. Decides to burst.
First Magarula?
Yeah, really solid. Baits out the guard cancel there. Wow, I didn't know you could do this. What on earth?
That was like the maximum range of the bomb to get that extension right there. But we'll just Magarula one more time. But you actually got clipped by it, unfortunately.
Yeah, that was interesting. I wonder how happened. I do not know.
Yeah, but a big common thing you'll see with a lot of Yukari players is burst Magarula as sort of what it's shorthanded to. And Thun was looking for it the last time we saw him on camera, but is going to be looking for it a lot more in this matchup especially. Where if you're put into a bad situation, you have 50 meter and burst, just burst Magarula, there's actually nothing they can do about it.
Yep, and goes for some Oki there. Grover just deciding to do fuzzy DP out. Very smart.
Yeah, opting to go for mute arrow as well. Was afraid of Grover trying to be a little aggressive, but Narukami DP still works when muted.
Yep, decides to burst out. Very aggressive burst.
Yeah, I think like Grover is just like, because they can understand like, hey, if I don't burst here, I'm gonna be losing regardless in a one more touch situation. I might as well try to go out swinging, right? And now you see Thun just playing very lame, just trying to zone him out and poke him again and again and again because you can't play with your health as a resource anymore.
I think it's interesting that Grover bursted and then just said, you know what, I'm gonna play very patiently, right? Just get as much burst gauge back as I possibly can. And I don't know how I feel about the decision, but I feel like it was a good try. It was a good try.
Yeah, it definitely shows sort of their mindset into this matchup, right? Knowing like, hey, I'm willing to allow you to mess up to try to win, right? But Thun is so good at just presenting the same safe option again and again and again, and not try to go for anything too risky. I've seen this guy play 99-second rounds like 10 rounds in a row.
Yeah, I'm also just impressed by their ability to convert. Like, these are Yukari conversions you don't normally see. And especially, like, to get into losers top 8, this is a terrifying matchup, right? Like, Thun just is optimal.
On a different day, this is your grand finals.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, God, easily.
Yeah.
But yeah, for this to be losers top 8, it just shows, like, the competition we have today. Speaking of competition, really solid run of J2B. The mark of a great player, using that 2B.
Ooh, SB Zeo right here. Going to be able to get the full extension with it as well. That's a tool that you don't see Narukami's go for as much, but Grover definitely is one who really likes to use it. Probably just coming from some of the legacy knowledge that you got of the old 2K16.
Gonna go for side switch here. Yep, nice. Mute arrow into JA pressure. No DP from Grover. Decides to roll out.
Does find a 2B, but can't get a full extension off it as it was a pretty late hit into it. And now Thun just laming them out, just trying to zone where they can. Magarula gonna force a mix-up right here, but a lot of meter has been built.
Yeah, that was I think that was an accident. That 2A, they expected it to hit, so they went into bomb. And Grover was able to mash out. I don't know if you saw how much blue life they have, but that was crazy.
Yeah, that was a lot of blue life right.
Yeah, DP the smartest decision there to kill. OS, okay, I will punish this, but also if you happen to have the ability to mash out of this, I still win, so very smart. Bombs, mute arrow, again, shutting down all of Grover's persona attacks, but when DP hits, all your persona attacks come right back, so now you're in the pressure.
Oh, and a big 2B right there. This is the spacing that Grover has been looking to stay at for a lot of this, to just try to catch out with 2B as sort of like a wall button to shut him down, but Thun immediately gets out of it, but gets caught right back in the 2Bs.
That was a beautiful conversion. That 5A, 2B side switch. Yeah, now Grover threatening here with 5A. Narukami's 5A frame data, very advantageous.
And now just playing very patient once again. Doesn't have a big life lead to go off of, but has a lot of meter to try to do something big like you saw with the SBCO car.
Yep, and now slowing it down, playing patiently. Lunk manages to find their way in with the 5A. Grover doesn't bite. Back to zoning. Full screen DP, just wants to get Awakening. Risky, but brave. I like it.
Yeah, knowing you're pretty safe to do it as if they're not actively looking for it, so... But Thun, very, very comfortable right here. Gets clipped by the 2B, but can't make a big connection. OMC's off the BZO car, but catches him with the Raging Line into the cross slash at that corner spacing, but you don't get the combo.
Yep, Gold Burst out. Gold Burst is +6, so that is not in their favor. Wow, a way to beat the guard cancel. Are you serious? That's a mind game. Oh, and we're at 10 seconds left on the clock. Just decides to run away. Lunk saying, you know what, I'm out. You have to approach me. What can you do?
has
Two,
the life lead as well. SP's
one.
Yokar at the last second.
Flips out. Oh, so smart. Really good recognition by Thun Lunk.
Yeah, knowing be like, oh, there's only 10 seconds left. I don't even have to try to go for anything crazy because they had a like 10 health lead on that life bar.
Yeah, really smart recognition. Also had enough meter to zone away, enough air flips. Yukari zoning, she can kind of just like not play the game for 5 seconds at any time that she wants. So that 10 seconds is really 5.
Yep.
All right, air turn, JB charge. Whenever the arrows hit the orb, they turn around, if you haven't noticed. So very useful for controlling space, not only a projectile, but also one that literally tracks. Yep, there we go again. Oh my god, what a conversion!
Oh my god. Gets
Goes for the low.
Arrow set, but checks out. Once again, run up grab has been working for Grover so much after that specific setup again and again and again.
Yeah, it does not react to the guard cancel. That's okay. Nice. Solid card. Gonna get some setups. Nice. Low 2A. Are we gonna see a burst here from Thun Lunk? Gonna wait for a bigger hit. Yes, we are. And rewarded for that. Tech's out. Gonna see one here.
Probably see it right at Awakening. No, gonna hold it. Gonna be maybe seeing a burst right here. Yep. Not gonna be able to bait it out. Burst Magarula. Can you block it?
Nope. But not death quite yet, but very close to it. Using them IED air turns J2B, right? Really wants any hit here will kill. So it doesn't matter that J2B is pretty hard to convert from. It will destroy Grover's life bar and end up being a win. Oh my god, EX Yukari into
Grover has been waiting for that for like 4 rounds in a row. That exact same situation again and again. Waited for Thun to get comfortable, to think it's not going to happen, and used it to tie it up.
Grover with the full screen shotgun. Just, you know what? I'm going to bust this out real quick. Let me just full screen Yukari. It's over. I'm sick of neutral. You're going to get hit by this. Enjoy. And you know, he was right.
Kids these days don't know what a real neutral skip is until they've seen SB0 card.
Right, SB0 card, no OMC. Definitely the realest neutral skip. Persona 4 Arena, a game famously without neutral skips.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, known for honest footsies, fundamentals,
right.
reads, Link. I don't know.
I think Yukari is one big neutral skip, actually. I think that's why people hate Yukari, is because she's literally just a giant neutral skip. Yeah.
That's actually a really good way to put it. Okay.
Nice. Using the ore for pressure. Getting the mix. Not insane damage, but more importantly, going to be getting the status effect. Opting for mute. Continues to opt for mute.
Yeah,
nice.
I'm curious if they'll ever opt to go for anything else other than mute, because mute isn't like that big in the Narukami matchup.
Yeah, I don't really understand the mute decision, but I don't hate it also, right? Like, I think I kind of recognize that, like, hey, I just have to choose one and just pick the mute. Why not? It shuts down a option, which is reversal super. Nice. Solid short hop pressure. Roll into DP, right back to the corner with you. Secure the kill. Do you think they opt for mute so that if they block DP, they can get a full punish without having to worry about, like, Zio? That's probably why, right?
Probably. It also does shut off like utilizing like a bar A5C and those weird spaced options, which is like solid on Narukami. It's not what you always want to be doing, but it's a good like layer to be playing on.
Yeah, Persona is famous for being you're able to cancel DPs in a super on block, but all of Narukami super require Personas. So if although cross slash maybe not, but either way, it doesn't matter. Who cares? Right now, Thun Lunk's getting juggled in the corner. All right, goes for throw mix. Thun Lunk very good on teching these throws. All right, gets caught. Probably not going to burst. I wouldn't either. Good choice. Just go into next round with the 1-1 burst.
So the thing is that like Thun wasn't good at teching those throws earlier in the set, right? You saw them getting opened up by a lot of run-up throw, and then I think they realized that and are now trying to focus on that, which has allowed Grover to actually get a lot more of the strike like mix opportunities to work out, which is a little bit scarier to deal with.
It is scary to deal with, yeah. But so far, like, you don't have to deal with any of this if you literally just sit full screen and shoot arrows. Again, the neutral skip in full effect.
As well as like you saw Grover want to like air dash in right at the last second, but then had to back off because the bomb set was going to unblockable them.
It's scary, right? And then if you shoot the arrows into orbs, you can also cancel them like as if they were hitting. It's wow. Okay, wait. When I was talking, I didn't realize Thun Lunk was running a permit on Grover. What happened?
I didn't. I was like, oh yeah, this route's gonna go, and then they're gonna kill, and then they one more. They're gonna put him down. We're gonna get like one more like Oki situation to talk about, and then he pressed.
No, I need to preserve every amount of health. I think you just go nuts. I think Shadow Naoto, you rush down, but we'll see how Fortune plays the matchup.
Absolutely, we will see as our players are now getting into it here. Okay. So I think early on you're going to be seeing, like we saw in Itoshi versus Karma, Itoshi was willing to stay on the back foot a little bit more until they found these big opportunities. And sort of what you were saying is like you can't really allow your opponent to be as aggressive because you need to be able to match their Fortune currently off to the start with that. But Itoshi finds a great Abari out immediately into the Shadow Frenzy, just going to get all that gauge gone. Opts to go for a raid kick, doesn't want the Oki off of it because they'll just immediately go for a check high low. Trying to build up where they can. Potentially looking to take this round without popping Curse Gauge. Ooh, great burst bait right there. So we'll just go into it. Throw Hama, secure that. They do not want to give Fortune time to think. Looking a little more aggressive with that early 2C big counter hit right there. Needs to find more ways like that to find these traps to connect as well to get that Curse Gauge down. Because right now Fortune is doing a great job of controlling the screen. Sets him up more, trying to keep it with a mix, but actually catches him, but doesn't find the grab connection right there. Unfortunately, was a little too off, so we'll instead find it off of this hit right here. No, doesn't connect. So only some mix-ups. A great throw, walking him down. Should be Fortune, putting him into a one-touch situation. Doesn't punish on the whip right there with like a throw. Toshi ready to punish and instead going to be ready to go for the raid super, whiffing. So instead, Fortune going to close that round out. Go, locking him down right now, trying to zone out.
Alright, we got 1-1. Nice, solid pressure here from Fortune.
Yeah, Fortune right now trying to use the momentum from stealing that last round into their favor to take this one, but Itoshi is looking to bring that Curse Gauge down oh so much. Still has a bunch of meter on deck. Are we going to see into Shotgun Super to kill? No need for Hama, no need for Muto, only damage.
That's right. Who needs spells? You literally just hit the attack button over and over until you win.
Shadow Wizard Money Gang was not needed for that. Only the power of friendship and this gun I found.
Yeah, only this gun. What is that gun called? Like Special S Alpha gun or something? It doesn't matter. It does insane damage. Yeah, like the amount of kill like options that Shadow Naoto has is crazy. Because yeah, like Itoshi could have gone for like, all right, I'll just do like Hummel and like meaty and do some mix up, or just be like, nah, I know my damage values. I'm a Shadow Naoto player. I'll just hit you for like 8k of a random hit. Why not?
Yeah, I thought they were gonna opt to go for like Hama into like mix or something at the very end to close it out, but they were like, no, I know you're dead.
Yeah,
I
they
know
knew.
where you are.
They knew. I'm pretty sure they also got run up sweep afterwards also if that super didn't kill. So really solid stuff. Yep. See what adjustments Fortune can make. Really strong showing. Immediately aggressive. I agree. Just be aggressive again. Just run it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. All right. Unfortunately, gets hit.
Yeah, Fortune had been doing very good with just keeping the aggressive momentum down, but losing that last little interaction right there, I think, has made him a little wary. And Itoshi going to take advantage of that, popping that Shadow Frenzy. Coming in again and again.
This one's playing well, right?
No, I think this is...
Clearly they were incorrect. It's right, because they dropped it. Thank you for proving Yosi right. And Fortune now has the ability to swing it back. I appreciate the commentator handshake tag. That was sick.
They just had to play by the playbook. You know, we all have the script that we got to follow, and Itoshi wanted to show us more of this gameplay, but they're going to see one more conversion right here, forcing the burst from Fortune late into this round.
Yeah, really insane conversion. Tries to slide under the bullets, almost makes it, but unfortunately just a little bit short. The Dead Fang is going to take it. Doesn't catch overhead, but does catch the start of a jump. Actually, so the airborne just missed the block, now that I think about it. Nice, solid JC. Gonna get some stuff started here.
And that burst gauge is building back up quickly for Itoshi. No curse left. That's going to put you in a very dangerous situation once that meter is built back up, so Fortune needs to make the best of it work right now.
Yep, Fortune just gotta go crazy. No burst, no fear, no nothing. That hit's okay, you get one more hit. Next hit, you are 100% dead. Oh, unfortunately, was the throw, but you know what? It's a bait, it's mix. Gets the JC counter hit, but unfortunately not able to convert, and this will kill Mudo. Your fate is sealed. Goodbye. Itoshi advancing to top 8 losers.
And Itoshi showing the world that we needed all the Shadow Naotos to make it this far. We needed to show, hey, this is the character you should be scared about. I think most of the time most times they are in that top 8 spot, which with Rise of all characters, like that shows you just like how sound they are with this character, how much they know exactly what they need to do at any given situation.
Yeah, kind of the opposite of Shadow Naoto, and that Rise often needs like 5 or 6 touches to kill, where Shadow Naoto really needs like realistically 2. Speaking of which, immediately 50 meter into gunshot into 2B. That could have been a lot of fake gauge if they were able to convert, but it's kind of a weird conversion.
Yeah, Karma, I think, is definitely one who likes to play the traditional Shadow game, where they do not want to spend any of their burst early on. They want to keep it locked in so they can use it in the second round and try to win without it right here. So that's what you're going to be looking to see as they're mixing them up. No, but they'll pop it right here because they thought that they got that conversion.
Yeah, Tectal blocks those every single time. Oh my god, that was so bold. Wanted to Hemo one into OMC. Didn't have enough meter in OMC, but got away from it anyways because Tectal decided to DP. Very scary decision. All right, DP's out. Tectal's DPs are actually insane. Using JB, getting some pressure going. Gets the hit. Very hard to convert from there, so drops it, but that's okay.
Yeah, had the OMC, but wasn't like able to find the full routing right there. But Orbo's gonna be calling from downtown, gonna be knocking you out of your own gunshots as well, giving you a little bit of mix, but Karma just blocking it out.
Yeah, Tectal right now wants to be really fast for a lot of reasons. Wow, using the Mega... I forget what it's called, not Tetracon, the other one, but reflecting the projectile actually gives him the opening to be able to get in there and get the hit. That was impressive. You usually don't see that special move very often. And when you do, it almost never works.
Yeah, it's one of those things you usually like call out early on and the player just runs up, throws you.
But yeah, look at it. It shut down the bullets. And actually, Karma just tried to shoot the shield and then DP his own gunshot back into Rise. That's really funny. It didn't work out because it actually hit her, but that was cute.
Yeah. Well, Karma is very Shadow Naoto as a whole is very reliant on getting those early gunshots to try to burn some of that curse gauge down. So then when you find another opening, you only have to hit them with a little bit more to get the rest. Like you're going to see right here, bringing down to 0.
Yeah, I think that Tectal is not going to burst here on purpose, right? There's not a lot of reason to. It's better to save it for the next round. He's just going to try to fight as much as he can and try to get... Like, his goal right now isn't to win this round, it's to force Karma to burst, right? You want to win if you can, but in the end, it doesn't... It's not your goal here. You're not expecting to win this. Take whatever victories you can get.
It's either that or force them to actually use Curse Gauge and play Hama or something, so that it resets back up to 13 in the next round.
Right, exactly. Yep, tries to get something started, not able to. And yeah, there's the JC. That's how Tectal expected that round to go. I think any chance there was a blessing. But a lot of that match, honestly, at the end was just like, all right, let's go to the next round and see if I can commit a robbery real quick. But no robberies were committed today.
No, only a robbery will be committed early on right here. Curse Gauge is going to be fully depleted. Shadow Frenzy has been popped. So
nice block on Fuzzy JA. That would have killed 100%. Nice. Good JB dodges the down shots. Going to use no touching to get some corner play. Nice. Baiting the DP. All right, we're going to have no Oki. What's going to be the mix?
Going to be looking low on here, I think. Yep, there we go. Check with 2A.
Is this death? Are you going to wall MC and kill them? I think it might be death. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Recognizes it, goes for no more touching, and unfortunately drops the sweep. No! What a strange conversion. Just needed the one hit, not able to get it, and now TectalEastside, no burst, is going to be struggling. Gets hit low. This is it. You're dead. That's so unfortunate.
This is the exact same situation that happened in the last round on the opposite side for Tectal, where it's almost a checkmate situation. Like you're sitting at 0 curse. The Shadow Naoto is any way to build meter. It was always up in the air for Karma to be able to snag it, and they clutched it from the jaws of defeat.
That's one of those situations like that. Riseis do not one more burst at that point, right? Like, how do you even do that? And then, okay, Techtal has to quickly ascertain, like, I have 25 meter. What is the most damage I can do without dropping? And they were correct in that it was no touching allowed EX into like sweep or like a normal, and sweep does the most damage. But unfortunately, just dropped it because it pulled them out of the corner. It was like one of those jank, like I just have to kill them situations, which rarely happens in this game because you know you could theoretically recognize earlier I'm gonna burst, but really unfortunate. And Tectal pays deeply for his crimes of not knowing the route there. Or maybe he knew it perfectly and mistimed it, but either way, it's just unfortunate.
Yeah, but hopefully we don't let them take them too much so that they can try to make something big happen. Karma is going to be feeling themselves at the end of that last one. And getting some early damage going.
Tectal's a pro. He's not sweating that. See, there we go. That's right. Second Final Fantasy, right? You just put reflect on yourself, and then you cast black magic on yourself. Exact same thing.
Yeah, we could have started with a good old Shadow Naoto ball. Both players just reflecting back and forth. SP Disc gonna connect right here, and this is actually big. This is gonna force these fuzzies to come out. So yeah, Karma actually has to defensively burst here.
Yep. Reflects out. Nice, really solid IDJA. Good recognition.
Yeah, and getting Persona broken as well, which is huge. So that prevents basically every form that Karma has to try to get a ton of curse keys down at any given time. But it's back up just the last moment.
Yeah, and this should be death for Karma here. Yep. Nice, solid conversion. Yeah, interesting that like when Naoto loses Persona cards, really when anyone loses Persona cards, they lose access to almost all their tools unless you're like Akihiko or something. So like it forces you to run away, forces negative penalty, and just enables Tectal to just rush in, play a stronger neutral game, and take it. It's kind of surprising too. It's pretty hard to Persona break Naoto, just in general.
Yeah, but I mean that shows you like Tectal willing to just like play it lame and try to like blow up these JCs and these traps as they come with early aggression. But here we go. Curse Gauge brought down to 2.
We'll take 2 hits to kill from here. The hit that enables Zero Fate cannot kill, so. Alright, here we go. Fate's online. TectalEastside probably shouldn't burst, but we'll see what he decides to do.
Yeah, I think holding it on for the next round is probably good because Karma might have to force their own burst if it comes back at the last moment right here to close out these rounds. So, very, very scary.
Yeah, Tectal deciding to fight instead of just taking the death and letting Karma get what little bit of burst back he had. So I think at this point, Tectal is looking for a robbery of a win. It is very, very risky to use any sort of actual resources, aka burst, to take this. But looks like he might be fighting back here and might say something. Nice, JB. Yep, forces the burst. You won this round. Good job.
Yeah. No matter what happens at the end of it, you're in a good situation. But you're going to burst on your own there because you're feeling aggressive. You want to close this out, but you opted for no tech right there, so you're taking a little bit more.
I'm shocked. There's no metagaming here. They're just playing this match. This is the match where it ends. Wants the kill. Will Tectal be rewarded? Karma now just running away. Yep, look at time. 9, 8, 7. Time is ticking down. Can Tectal find her, or will they have spent their burst for nothing? It looks like it might be. Yeah, that's so rough. I don't know if that burst was the correct decision, but they wanted it. They smelt it.
Yeah, but it's one of those things. Sometimes you have to be gritty in the moment. Sometimes you have to be the one to like really, really set that up. But unfortunately, like it just didn't pay out on the very end, and you're gonna be punished for that coming into this. Now have to play super, super defensively. You did get Karma's burst, so it's not the end of the world. But basically, both your guys' burst gauge are gonna come back at the same time.
Yeah, actually, kind of worked out now that I look at it. So. You know what they say? Sometimes the best decision is just any decision. I think that's what Tectal did. It didn't work out for him, but totally
better than like just taking the damage there and like dying.
Yeah, he's recognizing, right? Like also, if you notice how he plays this matchup, he's playing it very aggressively too, right? Like I think this is the way to do it. I say as he puts up a shield and then gets their attack, but hey, you know.
Oh, but it reads a little screen controls. Karma doesn't like recognize reload time fully right there. Giving shot back.
Yep, Tetrakarn out. Blocking the overhead. Nice short hop JB. Another JB. Yep, just taking pressure. Spend the resource.
Yep.
Really wants to keep that aggression going as much as they can. Like you had mentioned, does get Charm as well up here, which pulling any meter from the Shadow Naoto can end up being good. Gets hit by their own gunshot because the shield is still up.
That was so funny. That was the funniest thing I've seen in my life. Oh no. Are you dead? You're dead. You actually died. That's so sad.
Yeah. No need to do anything fancy. Just bring out the shotgun. And that's going to be Karma taking it 2-0.
How do you have the counterplay of I will beat their reversal roll with Tetrakarn to defeat the roll follow-up into dying from a random hit full? Can't really blame anyone. You just can't. It just happened.
No, you definitely cannot. But what I can say is our next players coming up on the winner's semis match to fight against Karma is Hero and Lethalx Force X.
I love both these names. This feels like a protagonist versus antagonist battle.
But it's like antagonist that's Deuter. It's Sora versus Riku. This is what I'm trying to say. That's being fun right now, right? Like he is the villain, but they're still your friend at their hearts.
I feel like I have an English class, like like man versus nature, and then there's Hero versus Lethal X Force. Like that's like the unknown English assignment. Yeah.
Yeah. Please write a 500-word essay.
Yeah, my dissertation's on this actually. Yeah.
Yeah, because Hero's just like I feel like we've been just yapping, and Hero found a way to close this out in 2.5 touches.
The first round of any Persona match is hand warmers. It's fine.
It's true. It's so real.
That's actually not wrong. Yeah. So whatever happened that round and we didn't talk about it, don't worry about it. Leave the Force X and Hero just getting adjusted. Nice. Solid Megiddo. Nice. Disgusting. Oh wow, SB Megiddo. Just do it.
They're going for cross and dash as well. Afterwards, unfly mix.
Yeah, scary. Good burst. Oh wow, accidental AOA. Yeah, that's gonna be it.
And great recognition from Hero right there, being able to find the routing to cancel out of Big Neo, but you're not going to finish that combo, so you have to now spend your burst a little more aggressively here.
Yeah, definitely good aggressive burst there. Get the corner pressure, corner positioning. Oh, just gonna let it rock? No? There we go. 257 damage for the kill. Love to see it. Yeah, Aigis does a lot of damage. This character's damage is kind of insane, where other characters, they need to work for it. I feel like Aigis just gets it naturally with like random stray hits. So Lethal Force X, playing Liz, a character with the lowest health in the game, sometimes you just explode. So shake it off, do a couple jumps, rub your shoulders, get your heart rate up a little bit, like get that anxiety out. Just do it again.
Drink some water, sitting up in your chair. That's posture check for everybody listening in the stream. I'm watching you.
I'm watching you too. It's important to keep your back straight. Hashtag go to the gym.
Hashtag go to the gym. I wonder what Lethalx Force X is going to like. What's the big adaptation they need to make, right? Because I feel like they, in both rounds, tried to play a little more passively and try to play aggressively, and Hero was just calling them out perfectly at every single time.
Well, it's a few things, right? Like not punishing, oh my god, Megiddo, I think is a huge one, right? That was a free punish that you could have gotten. I think reversal J2B is really strong against Aigis because it shuts down the cross-up JC. So like not being afraid to mash that on defense is when you're in a bad situation is also a really good idea. But in some ways, a lot of Persona is just like, oh, I didn't get to play the game. Now I get to play the game. And Lethal Force X, now playing the game, surprisingly doing a lot better. Right? They did the little micro adjustments, and now suddenly they get hit by Fatal Counter 5C, which does actually insane damage, by the way.
Yeah, like that's the trade-off. Like a lot of people, people say like, oh, Liz is just a low health character, but she's one of the truer pixies of this game. She's going to dish out a ton, but Hero finding a way to escape out of that situation and going to be dealing a big grip of damage on her own.
Gets caught for random JC, and DP is the wrong way. Just mashing. It happens.
Yeah, I don't hate that DP. Like, you're probably going to die in the mixed situation anyway, so you might as well, go out. I'm going to swing my arms, and if you get hit, it's your fault, right?
Yeah, I feel like when you tech in this game, you always check facing away from the opponent, so they might have just been pressing the buttons on their stick and like, oh, it dropped and I got air turn DP or something, which is totally fine. Yeah. You lost that round anyways. It's fine. Get to the next one.
It was the hand warmer.
Yeah, it was the hand warmer, exactly. Yep, so now it's time for the real Persona match. Alright, full screen Margaret dying. Nice block on the DP. That's huge. Really solid burst from Hero. Not an awakening, but that's okay. That was going to do about 8 billion damage approximately.
Yeah, and being able to burst in it, like, while it didn't punish Liz, it was still safe for you getting a Persona card as well, which can be a little hard to deal with on Liz. But here we go, mix-up's gonna start working.
Yeah, Liz actually low on Persona cards. Nice, good Miraji Dine. Got all that meter. Says, you know what, I can kill here, but unfortunately drops it.
Yeah, he gets Persona broken forward as well with Hero DPing afterwards as well. Doesn't have a ton of bullets to play with right now, but still trying to make something happen.
Yeah, gets caught low. This will kill. I thought SB Mind Charge gave Liz back her Persona cards, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they didn't do SB version.
I don't know if it does in this version.
I thought it did here at 0, but maybe they changed it. I'm not sure. Yeah. It's been a minute. All right, good DP. Ito, boom, boom, boom. Oh my God, OTG Megito. I've never seen that in my life. That's actually really smart.
Was expecting the quick tech right there to go for the mix on it, but still was able to find the OTG routing. Has to pop out of Orgia mode to recharge a little bit, but it's not going to give Lethal Force a ton of time to make anything big happen.
Yep, obstacle for Mind Charge, just activate Awakening. Has the burst, good DP. What, alright, we got Poison. Not one of the best stats effects, but it'll happen.
DP's out during the Agidine.
Ooh,
no, Persona
break. Yeah, this is rough. What are you going to do now? You're Liz. I genuinely don't know how you win this matchup. You can't burst. You're dead.
I think you're going to get hit is what you're going to do, and that's going to be Hero taking it 2-0 over Lethalx Forceps.
Yeah, Lethalx Forceps found their footing that first round of the second game, but unfortunately just got Persona broken twice. And when Liz gets Persona broken, she literally loses the match. I don't think I've ever seen a Liz get Persona broken and win, to be honest. It's literally, it feels impossible. She loses everything.
However, Thun decided that they want to pick Sho Minazuki. Yippee. All right, so let's talk about Sho. This is a character that you don't see too much and too frequently, but you do see Minazuki's the Persona counterpart. We saw them earlier on stream. Sho is the Persona-less version of this character. He plays closer to a BlazBlue character is the easiest way to put it. His you don't have to worry about being Persona broken, and you get access to a lot more like mid-screen mix-up tools, but you lose access to your Persona normals, which for a lot of characters is kind of their make or break tool.
My man literally read the name of the game and said, nah.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't want no Persona. But it's working out. Right, DPing Kyokugen, putting out a lot of pressure. Maybe he knows something, maybe we don't. Maybe Sho's frame data is just so good against Labrys that this ends up working, right? Like Labrys with a bad DP and a bad jab. She has really bad Abare and also just like no defensive options. And maybe Sho capitalizes. Maybe this is a smart decision.
Yeah, and you're already seeing with those low survival knives. He has 4 different survival knives that go at different heights and different speeds. So they are charge inputs, so you do have to like prep into them a little bit. But he can control actually a lot of screen space. He just isn't rewarded with as high of damage as other characters are for this.
Yeah, and getting a block DP here is extra huge against Labrys, right? Because not only do you basically die, you're also in Red Axe going into the next round, which is absolutely terrifying. I believe Labrys there was in like white or blue. So now you are like literally a hit and a half away from death.
Yeah, he's also like a lower health character with it as well.
Oh
and
my God.
Uh-oh.
This is a big uh-oh. Yeah, in the corner. Imagine DPing, having a DP baited so hard that you lose the next round also. This may literally be what is happening. Yeah, you're dead. See, he knows. You're dead. You're actually dead.
Pops the OMB into Bull with Red Axe. Yeah, that had more damage to deal. It just decided not to count it because it already knew you were dead. And that's Kyokugen taking round number 1.
That actually happened. You did a DP so poorly that you lost both rounds. I shouldn't say poorly. You know, DPs get blocked or they don't get blocked. But look at those seconds on the right. 25, 26, 23 seconds. This is a slobber knocker match. Yeah. And they're going right back into it. We'll see if Thunlunk is going to switch. But yeah, you should play Yukari. You should play Yukari. I understand the thought here that maybe Sho is a good matchup up against Labrys. I see the vision. I think that the vision is too blurry. Play Yukari.
Yeah, like maybe if you go to an optometrist, it might help a little bit more. But like, I think just once again, playing a character that you get to sit in the top left corner of the screen and throw stuff down on the character that loses the game for blocking is generally going to be a much safer situation.
I mean, the lens focus is a lot more clear, right, when you're playing a character that literally just erases you and does not have to engage with Red Axe at all. Like, oh, you have Red Axe, I'm full screen and you cannot touch me.
Yeah.
Also, I like the name change. 100,000 Dead Labrys.
That's the Dead Labrys, yeah.
Yeah, 100 million Dead Labrys. All right. Getting some pressure started. Good JC. The throw tech bait. Oh, unfortunate whiff on the burst, excuse me. This is going to be a death for that, for sure for that. Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, and now you're going. Now it's the reverse situation of what happened before. You're now going into this round with the blue axe, which is a not a great situation to be in. You did find the first attack, so you're gonna already bring it back up to green, but you still need to put a lot of work to get it all the way back to red. Yeah,
Labrys using those 2As for fastest normal, I believe, creating as much pressure as she possibly can. Character not with a lot of mix, but good block on the DP, super smart. And yeah, once again, that DP might cost him 2 rounds here because now Red Axe hits with the meaty overhead. Oh, nice 2C catch. Yeah, that's what they needed. They needed this 100% because now Labrys is going to fall a bunch of axe levels, right? Not only do you win this interaction, but you also win the next.
Yeah, and you can see Kyokugen now having to IB to make sure that they can keep those axe levels during the Magarula, or else they would drop down tremendously. That's going to drop down even further right here unless they can find the pickup right there. Kyokugen staying alive.
Yeah, Thun trying to rob with that burst. Kind of had the option select where if the round didn't go exactly, they weren't going to end up in Red Axe. So, all right. Nice, good solid DP.
Yeah, try to hit him with the delay overhead to cash in, just respecting the stagger pressure, but Thun was ready to barre out and is ready to zone and be aggressive at the same time.
Yep, using that air turn, shoot the arrow the exact other way, and it ends up being a meaty. That's more advantageous than if you just shot them. All right, tries to catch with the cross-up, double cross-up. Very smart. Oh my god, AoA to be guard cancel. You are insane, Kyokugen.
We've seen that a couple times through players, like, in different matchups, so it must be like it's definitely not something I've seen in the past. A very interesting meta evolution to try to use AoA to beat out these guard cancels.
Well, I think as the player base evolves, right? Like, they realize that guard cancel is, like, the best 50 meter you'll ever spend. So having the ability to beat it with AoA is just, like, a really beautiful call-out that also serves as a mix-up tool, right? Like, it's an overhead. It's strong. It's powerful. And the fact that it beats guard cancel is just a cherry on top. So, Thun Lunk with the switch. Pulling it up 1-1 here with Kyokugen. We'll be stuck on Yukari. You can't switch on the win, but even if you couldn't, my god, do not stop doing this game plan.
Yeah, I mean, this is the game plan that we've been seeing across the board. Like, when Thun is able to get that, like, first or second interaction to go into their favor, they really just are able to control this match over and over. And like we were saying, Labrys is not only a very, like, momentum-driven character, but this game's very momentum-driven. So if you can keep that momentum going, it's what you want to see. And right, you're already catching him out with immediate overhead into another little cross-up mix.
Yeah, tries to pick up with IDJA. Would have been a better conversion to JB, excuse me, but what's that? Sorry. Oh, wow, that sweep hit. Oh, you're dead. The sweep is huge. Oh, my God, and the burst bait. Oh, I do not agree. Yeah, you are 100% dead.
Yeah, with how quick these rounds have been going, that burst is a little aggressive.
The new Yukari meta evolution is meaty sweep as opposed to, like, run up 2A. It does, like, it's still unblockable, and it does literally, like, 7k. It's so much damage for no reason.
Garus are coming out to try to lock him, but the orb still comes in from downtown, forces Thun to just jump in the air.
Yeah, really solid projectile. Kyokugen having to adapt here, using some orbs in mid-screen, but now going to be eating about 3k damage, plus probably mute. Yep, going for mix-up, but not blocked by Thun Lunk. Unfortunately, couldn't react in time.
Yeah, it was opted, I think, to go for like an extra JA instead of keeping it safe to go for the mix. Not because they hadn't seen that DP come out a lot, thinking like, oh, Kyokugen doesn't want to use it because it's traditionally bad, especially in this matchup. But we'll instead see the double JA confirm right here.
Yep, going for mute arrow again. Meaty sweep. JC to try to bait the throw, but Kyokugen not biting, gets a 2B counter hit. Not able to convert. Lotharu out. Power. Isis and Magarula. Oh my god, where did that even come from? I think it may have been like left there for like a second or two before that even Thun had forgotten about it. Yeah, was that was like Testament Tree nonsense? Oh, you're dead. Unfortunate.
You know, it may
using Magarula, the cheapest move in the game.
Come on. Is it the cheapest move in the game?
I think it is, yeah.
I think it's Yukari JA.
You think it's Yukari J? No, Magaru's insane. The best cereal box you've ever seen.
Yeah.
You know, like a Bonch Crunch. Now with more 5As.
And it's just got Narukami just like this.
Yeah, it's just like that. And on the back of the box, the puzzle is literally just like 5A me here, and it's just the giant like fist icon.
Connect the dots, but it's Narukami 5A.
Exactly.
Yeah. Here we go. And this is going to have Bonch be very, very passive right here, because you normally want to be aggressive into these Shadow Naotos, but you also want the Naoto to like set themselves up for danger just like that, right? And now gain big reward to capitalize on as soon as you force them to walk themselves into the corner.
Yeah, that was a beautiful bait on the DP, by the way. Using the 5C and I being the DP, like, beautiful reaction. Gonna allow him to clean up this round pretty cleanly unless Itoshi can get out here. And just to get out, but still eating the pressure. J2B the GOAT.
Yeah, they had to burn guard cancel rolls, so it prevented them from doing a lot after they got out, and Bonch was just immediately able to chase them down and continue to lock the pressure in a mid-screen situation.
Yeah, these are the type of matches you're going to see in top 8, right? Like, a lot of heavy momentum and both players just trying to pick options that could potentially get them out of situations. But Bonch just chose everything correctly, and no matter what Itoshi tried, Bonch going to get away with it, but unfortunately going to get fatal countered here into massive damage. Drops it, though. Very difficult conversion.
Right. And I actually like that, like, allowing themselves to block into the traps to take the extra chip damage to go into Awakening.
Yeah, very smart. It's better than 5Aing it in a lot of situations. Tries to get the 2B, but this super should kill. If not, you have the meter.
Doesn't kill because...
Oh, okay, just do it again.
Oh,
actually, I literally didn't know you could do that. I don't think I've ever seen that in my life.
I agree. I thought it was like, oh, you missed the timing on the gunshot with the spacing, like, wouldn't allow you to do it, but I mean that shows you why Itoshi's in this top 8 situation. They know what this character wants to do.
Why have I not seen that before? That seems broken. What? What?
Yeah.
Anyways, maybe the kick has to be really high or something. Either way, text the throw, solid mid-screen pressure. JB put you all the way in the corner, dealing with a safe jump, dive kick pressure. Yep, decides to DP and backdash. Very solid. Gets the corner throw. Holds his fate.
They recognized that exact same situation happened in the first round was occurring again, but knew the option that they had to do to beat it. Allowed that RPS to continue a little bit more. It's not going to get air unblockable right there, fortunately for them, but Bonch still tossing them down in the corner.
Yes, very good JB2 to open him up. Gonna have to try one more time. J-back C for frame advantage. Good WOMC bursts out. All right, Bonch has to be very careful. Itoshi is one hit away from winning. Has the meter. But also, Itoshi just... Oh, is this no-tech gonna kill? Oh, that's just one.
Oh, yeah.
The invalid combo, taking it for Bonch.
It is so scary to no-tech versus the Narukami players, because his routing deals so much damage that you, like, in those couple early hits, it only gets scaled really heavily later down in the end. So you think, like, oh, I can, like, no-tech, take a 2A2B and be fine. But then they just throw one other option behind it, and you accidentally ate 700 more damage.
Yeah, it's tough too, right? Like, they might have literally not even recognized the situation or taken their hand off the stick. It's tough. Like, no-teching in this game is terrifying, but it's especially terrifying against Narukami. Just because, like, after Zeokar, like, a lot of time mid-screen, Narukami gets, like, whatever, IED, whatever, into Zeokar, and, like, that's not a lot for Persona. But if they can get the OTG pickup, they have enough hit stun. Like, hit stun decay hasn't clicked in enough to where they can't do an extra, like, K. And immediately, Itoshi coming back with vengeance.
Yeah, speaking of clicked in, Itoshi was clicked in and ready to bring that curse gauge down to 0 at the beginning. Great JC, almost had the full pickup afterwards as well, but only able to find a stagger or JA.
Yep, and Bonch immediately putting Naoto back in the pressure. Ends up hitting with the 5C. Oh, drops the combo, unfortunate, and that was an unfortunate burst. You are dead for that. That's rough, losing both the round and the burst. At least it's going to be an uphill battle from here, for sure. But, you know, luckily Narukami is a low damage character, so he can just mix you up and get his own burst back at the same time. And luckily is up 1-0, because that is one of those rounds where that could lose you the whole entire match, not just the round.
Unfortunately, Narukami isn't a character that, like, wants to aggressively use his auto combo in routes, and Bonch especially doesn't like to use Narukami auto combo a lot. Looks more for, like, the 5v2b starters in any given situation. So the burst gauge is going to take a little bit longer to build up than it would for some other characters.
Yeah, speaking of no tech, that just gave Bonch a bunch of meter back. Or sorry, like extra 2k damage or something. Yeah, gonna use the gunshots. Lift the raid kick. Oh, no, actually hit him with it. Okay, no problem.
Yeah. Wanted that little bit of extra damage because they knew they could get the rundown, but not the like super insane Oki. But they still need to build that meter up to guarantee the next hit, and they're gonna find it right there. Shadow Frenzy comes back at the last moment. Talk to the Hama, talk to the hand. Itoshi ties it up 1-1.
Oh, Sub, was that an OS? Did Shadow Raid come out on whiff? I forget. I'm not sure. Either way, that was good stuff. They knew.
They knew and they were ready for it.
That's a Goichi confirm. I'll give you. Itoshi, I'll give you that was a Goichi confirm. That was really solid. Like JL Sparking Blast versus like JA Shadow Frenzy. I like it. Love to see it. Speaking of love to see it, thank you Team Spooky for the raid. Welcome all of y'all. Playing some Persona. Time for my Persona.
Playing some good old anime games.
The classic, the OGs. That just released 2 years ago in America. But we ignore that. In the spirit of Narukami vs. Shadow, Naoto here at TNS this Sunday.
Yeah, this Sunday night at the Tacoma Dome.
That's right. Ninjas have entered the Tacoma Dome.
Now let's get to it.
You ever see that? What was that game show called?
I actually don't.
No, you never saw it. Ninjas have entered the dome. Sorry, it was like from the 80s.
I think this may be the rare situation of getting aged out in a reference.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Anyways.
Not as crazy as Bonch just like taking out Itoshi's entire life.
Yeah, what happened?
In that second.
Holy crap, that was a... You never see 16-second rounds from Narukami. So while we're talking about ninjas entering the dome,
Bonch entered the dome.
Bonch entered the dome, that's true.
Yeah.
Alright, well this round's going a lot slower. Itoshi zoning out, using the hair trigger Metagodola. The traps keep out Bonch. Unfortunately pushed to the corner, so this could get scary pretty quickly. Fishing for a hit, Bonch not letting Itoshi have anything right now. Yeah, blocks the traps, now under pressure. Good DP.
Yeah. Narukami DP so good, dealing with a lot of that. Great air dash after that situation to back check the back dash that Itoshi had been going for so much after these parry situations.
Yeah, both Itoshi and Bonch are kind of adapting to the way that Itoshi's using DP, right? Like Itoshi knows that Bonch is reacting to DP, and now Bonch is playing the, okay, I'm reacting to what you know that I react, which is back dash.
And you got command grab to land. That was Itoshi looking up for every other option, but you ended up getting the command grab. Okay.
Oh my god. Okay, guard cancel into losing 6 Fate, kind of insane. But that was a good use of the end of Shadow Raid. Wow, clash on the 5B into one more cancel, you're dead!
Yep.
Bonch over Itoshi! Oh my god, no, it dropped. That's okay. Good 5A, alright. Bonch takes it over Itoshi in a solid last match.
That round says it took 27 seconds, but that felt like that round's like... He's one of those players that I feel like has his ebbs and flows in days. Like, there's some days where you watch him play and you're like... It's like, oh, what's going on? And then you watch him play and you're like, what's going on?
Thun Lunk ebbs and flows between rounds. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, that's entirely true.
I'm gonna say he's a very unpredictable player, and I mean that respectfully, right? Like, he could just explode TectalEastside because, like, let's not beat around the bush. There is a a character gap between these two players.
Yes.
Ise is considered one of the worst characters in the game, and Yukari is considered one of the best. So there's a lot for Tectal to overcome here. But DP's out of the corner. Can't punish off a fuzzy jump.
And as Tectal is doing a really good job, like we've seen a lot of the matchups where Tectal has been having to play, is they've been forced to go on the aggression, but they can actually play a little bit more passively, because they wait for situations like that where they're expecting Thun to go up for the backup charge JB, and then get the run up 2B under them.
Yeah, and also one of the few players to use Makara-Karn, which is really good in this matchup, right? Like, reflects all those arrows back at Yukari. Someone who usually, like, Yukari is known for just, like, redirecting arrows everywhere and not really caring where you are. So the ability to shut it down is really important. Like, right here. Yeah, see? Shuts down. That was insane! You just made her spend 50 meter for no reason. And not only that, you didn't get checkmated.
It got rid of a Magarula. Like,
that shouldn't be possible.
That is insane. Still,
yeah, that one.
Yeah, I needed one more interaction to close it out, and Thun was the one able to find it. But like that's showing like, hey, Tectal is ready to understand how to play this matchup, understands what they need to do to try to make it happen. But a big thing is just like, can Thun utilize the other strengths that Yukari has to get around that and capitalize where like they were able to the last round.
Yeah, well, speaking of strengths, how about a weakness? Right now, Thun's gonna have a hard time getting out of the corner, but finds it with the roll. Yukari not known for her reversal options. Hits the counter hit JB. That is insane damage, but hard to recognize.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff on the screen right there, so sometimes hard to pierce through it all to understand exactly where you're able to capitalize on a hit. And now you're gonna get fuzzied with no notes.
Yep, sometimes you just get hit by the ID JB. It happens. Yeah, this happens too. Tries to bait the burst. Expected it. Yeah, for baiting that burst, it's actually a huge cost, right? Because now you're eating this mix that you kind of can't deal with. Yep. Gonna get hit some more. Throughout the screen, pull up some crap. Yeah,
Ouroboros.
on Ouroboros. I think it's funny. I think Ouroboros actually made Megadola, or sorry, not Megadola, Magarula expire sooner.
Yeah, that definitely was not as quick as the Ouroboros ate a couple of hits. But what an air throw from Tectal!
Tectal read him like a book. That was crazy. You don't see a lot of air throws in this game, let alone Guilty Gear air throws. This man's playing Exerd.
Yeah, shades of Exerd right now. Oh my god.
Yeah, well, Thunlunk's not too phased. Getting a huge combo here. Drops it. That's okay. But, oh, whipping that DP, not quite as okay. Now going to get some no Oki, transferring him back into the corner. Yep, flip out, flip in, flip out. Yukari does not care.
Now just jumps out. But he's choosing to burn it with like a 5B to just, with a single shot, get rid of it as quickly as it came through.
It's smart. It's smart. It's an opportunity cost, right? Like, the frames it takes the 5B is significantly less than the frames it takes the Tetrakarn or the Karakarn. So, like, choosing to do that is actually in Yukari's favor, which is part of the reason why this character is considered so strong, right? Just the ability to have, oh, this is my thing that counters projectiles. Who cares? I 5B it, I jump, I win.
Stays away. You can see, Tectal trying to even throw out SP a bit instead, but just Raw gets the jump in and the OMB as well.
I agree.
Some extra damage and some corner carry.
I agree. This is your only chance. You have to bait burst here. And I think Thunlunk knows it. You have to bait burst here, and Thunlunk is deciding not to burst. Will burst on the next hit. Very scary. Oh, the flip out's huge. All right, Ouroboros, you get one more of these.
Because now you're in burst Magarula territory with Awakening. Super has an advantage, but that air throw working out for
so
Tectal once again.
That was so smart. That metagaming from Tectal was actually insane. I cannot, like, so the intelligence to know that you have, all right, in card games, right, you play to your outs. And he knew that to play to my outs, I needed to one more burst for this damage, and more importantly, the corner carry. Because if I don't, and I don't get good Oki here, I will not win this match. I have to bait your burst, or I have to make sure it doesn't happen entirely, and I'm also going to cash out here on 5K. Like, he knew his path to victory, and he found it.
Here goes. Please stay Kujikawa, ready for the stage.
That was smart. It was just smart play.
That was Megamind. That was the biggest brains imaginable.
He knew how to win. He knew how to win.
Yeah.
He had to turn a low damage character into a high damage character, because he could not. You can't be right on every mix, right? Like Rise is a mixed character, but it's still like less than a 50-50 in a lot of situations, right? And you have to hit 6 of them. So why do that when you can cash out, get as much damage as possible, and still play the match? So really solid, really lovely play from Tectal. I love seeing that. Good stuff. We'll see if he can do it again. Thunlunk now has to work extra hard. 2 rounds will need to be won with Yukari. TectalEastside only needs 1.
Yeah, and both players just playing very cautious right now. Like, Thun understands, like, maybe my game plan isn't working out. Maybe I need to reconsider what I thought into this matchup, because stuff isn't working how I want it to.
See, I think the way he played the match action was totally fine. I think it was fine. I think he got hit. But speaking of getting hit here, JB, pressure, yep, blocks the JB, tries the 2A mash out, does not bite, and yeah, gets hit by the overhead. Yeah, this is difficult, right? Like Yukari's defense is not very good in the corner. So, like, what are you going to do in this situation? You literally just have to block it out and find make a decision. And, you know, the decision was made with a lot of meter. Decides not to burst, which I agree with. It just happens. Sometimes you get smothered.
Yeah, we talk about Yukari being this like god tier character in this game, one of the like strongest characters in this, but she does have weaknesses, and you're seeing Tectal really exploit a lot of these weaknesses when they get the opportunities to.
Yeah, I think the one thing that you need to consider too is like when all your options are bad, there's still options, right? And this is a game where if you block forever, you can't. It's like physically impossible, unless you're fighting like Teddy, maybe. But like in general, Risei can mix you if you don't pressure an offense or like choose some options, right? And he chose an option. It was wrong. It's fine. Just move on to the next match and continue your zoning game, which is what's happening right now. Throwing out orbs, getting a lot of chip damage. Wow, getting the wall bounce on the JD. So fair. Yeah, muted up.
Good old 3.7k into a one more touch situation. The Yukari classic, but Tectal doing a great job of blocking Tex out of the throw as well, and finding an opportunity to close the distance with a little bit of a run up.
Yep. Tetrakarn up. Blocks the projectile. Yukari almost a negative penalty. Not going to get there. Oh, nice. One more cancel to bait the guard cancel. Those are the high-level reactions you like to see. Who needs to guess AOA when you can literally react?
And Tectal now keeping Thun in the corner and sitting at match point as well, so it can be very scary. Finds the low hit as well, but needs the route to confirm it and can't, so Thun DP's out.
Yeah, Ouroboros up. You have to block this. You don't really have too much of a choice. And yeah, oh wow, tries to bait burst with... okay, it worked. Congratulations to Tectal taking it over Thun Lunk. Whatever just happened there happened. Does Tetrakarn bait burst? I don't know. Does Tetrakarn? It has to, right?
No.
I've never seen Tetrakarn.
I don't think any kanji's made top 16.
Happens. You're playing kanji. No issues with them.
I don't think any made top 24 either. Yeah, I think they all died before in pools, which is understandable. Like that happens.
Very understandable. Very, very, very understandable. I feel the pain. But right now we got two players that thrive in pools. Lethal Force X with Elizabeth versus the Bonch Crunch. Not the real name, but I like Bonch Crunch. On the left here, playing Narukami.
The Grimace Task Force himself coming in hot, already throwing Lethal X Force X into the corner. But as they're trying to use their normal screen control spaces, Lethal Force finds an opportunity to get out of there.
Yeah, whiffs the 2B, but Narukami can't really get a whole lot from mid-screen, so ends up just eating a Zeo card, which is totally fine. Immediately throw. Is this gonna kill? No, it will not kill. Yeah, this next setup will kill.
Yep, needed one more Bonch touch right there to fully make it happen, but we'll see if Lethal Force can, you know, figure out what they need to do to control that mid-screen spacing a little more, but Bonch is really good at playing this match. I've seen him and Adarax play, like, a ton, so I know that he has the understanding of how to deal with a lot of the Liz pressure as it comes through. So it's going to really be up for Lethal Force to figure out some surprise tools that Bonch isn't ready for.
Yeah, and if Lethal Force can't find the surprise tools, also, like, how good is Lethal Force? Oh my god, just stood there! Never mind. Lethal Force is a GOAT. That was actually the most insane thing I've seen in my entire life. Literally just stood there.
Opened up the book, went to the page that said how to win, and did what it said.
My man took a sip of water. It's like, hold on, bro, real quick. Let me take a sip. All right, you're dead.
Got frozen, but not able to find the extension that they want right there. Bonch just playing very, very patiently, trying to find their opportunity to open them up. But Lethal X, Force X, still keeping the damage going.
Finds the Maragodine in, gets DP'd, totally fine. So yeah, this is where it comes up. Can Lethal Force X defend against Narukami? There is a big method to defending against Narukami, and 2 DPs in a row, looking a little rough on the defense here. Doesn't matter. Zeodyne, spend that meter for pressure. You don't need defense if you got offense.
Gets the connection with the OMV. Should keep it tight. Yeah. That combo was still going on.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting that when, like, Narukami does, like, more than 3k, you're like, wow, that was a great combo from Narukami. Meanwhile, like, Liz is hitting you for 5k, like, off any stray hit.
And you're like, oh, it could have been better.
Well, if only I confirmed in a Margaret faster, I could have killed you even harder.
That is also something with that I think Bonch has like specialized in compared to a lot of the other Narukamis is when Bonch lands a hit, it hurts. Always.
Yeah.
I've like you say the like, oh, Narukami finds 3K combo and it's like, wow, that's pretty good. But I very rarely, when he lands like a 2B counter hit, 5B counter hit, that I'm seeing like less than a lethal amount of damage.
Well, it depends, right? If you're in the blender, then like you are not taking a whole lot of damage, which is honestly just good design. But like, it depends. Like, you can both run the Oki train, right? JB hitting twice versus 2A versus IED JB, which we're gonna see now and see how Lethal Force deals with it, or going for those big straight hits. Oh yeah! Wow, reversal sweep, very brave. Bonch getting a little too cute there on the offense. Or maybe just cute enough, we shall see.
A little bit more, finds a good opportunity to jump out right there, but Lethal Force was trying to use Garu to just control that space, but Bonch gets the late hit on Stinger, so this is going to be a massive amount of damage. SP Cross Slash will kill.
SP Cross Slash does hella damage. Bonch getting a lot of mileage out of throwing to super.
It is honestly like one of the better things you can be doing at Narukami in any given situation once you've gotten them into that like checkmate situation. Because a lot of people, they respect the strike throw until they can't.
Nice, good burst. Gets out on the Margaret. No, JC. Boom, boom, bam, bam. Mind charge. Oh my god, are you? No. Surely not. No. There's no way, right?
Surely not, right?
Surely not? Yeah, okay, that's what I was gonna say. That seemed a little aggressive.
That was a 1.0 route right there.
100%, yeah, that wasn't gonna work. But also, again, these no-techs here, really, I'm not sure if there's something I'm not aware of, but leading to a lot of extra damage for Bonch, and the Zio reversal gonna take it for Bonch. Oh, the Lethal X-Force. Good stuff to Lethal X-Force, getting into winner's top 8, gets knocked out, it happens. Good stuff to Bonch.
Fifth place is no shade at like any.
Oh god, no.
But, like, yeah, but like getting this far, be like King of Fighters 15 and Uni 2.
It's really awesome because they're like, this will never come to PC. It's fine.
Yeah.
And then here we are. Now we got PC with rollback, and Discord exists, so who needs it?
Clearly everyone, because being able to taunt your opponent in pre-match and that is a very important feature. Just like Karma found the important feature of this round, which is securing the first hit.
Yeah, first hit for Shadow Naoto, excuse me, is always 50 meter, which is actually insane to me. So now, literally one hit away from being a zero fate, and then alright, good burst. Knew that was the situation. Yep.
Yeah, this is another, like, Karma versus Hero Winners Finals is a net play tournament classic. So these players know exactly what each other are wanting to be doing at any given situation, and know when they need to burst, know when they need to get out of like, a very scary spot.
Yeah, and Hero there forcing the burst from Karma. Karma decides that he wants to play this round instead of having Shadow Burst for next round. So we'll see if Karma's going to go for the win here, or try to be really lame and zone out. I don't think you can zone out at Aigis. I think you have to fight here. If you zone out, you get more time to recover your burst, right?
You do get more time to recover the burst, but I also just don't think you can zone them out, period, because if you start trying to go for gun trades, I think all the Aigis bullets will win.
Yeah, I think Aigis wins. Aigis wins the zoning war. Nice. Oh my god, what a conversion with the down shot! Are you serious? Karma, you are actually insane. That was crazy.
That was nutty. Oh my god.
I have never seen a conversion like that.
The proper definition of the 360 no-scope happening in winners finals.
Yeah, using the persona displacement and ending with floor gunshot to ricochet up and hit them, that was beautiful. That was a 7-hit confirm. That was more impressive than anything I've seen like in my entire life. That was actually insane.
It's like one of the best clips I've seen this year, and that happened 3 days before the end.
Yeah, that was nuts. So Karma living the high off that conversion, but does not matter. Still zoning out with the persona, using the displacement to convert there.
Yeah, it finds a conversion into raid as well. Gonna be not opting for even finishing the final shot or going for whiff kick. Parries the burst.
Karma's insane, dude. Karma's cracked. Karma's cracked.
They are feeling themselves right now. They understand what needs to be done.
You know, in an RPG, when you have bonus missions that like give you extra rewards, he's trying to win a set and like get the bonus reward of Twitch clips.
We are watching Karma's social link go up with themselves.
The only person not gonna love a Shadow Naoto player is themselves, so it's fair. It's fair.
Oh, no.
I'm just kidding, obviously. There's nothing wrong with Shadow Naoto players. You're picking the right character. Especially not this one. That was actually some of the most insane Shadow Naoto play I've seen in my entire life. Karma knows his routes inside and out.
Yeah, Karma is like, when we talk about character specialists in this game as a whole, Karma is one of those people that should be first on your list. Like if that confirm alone in that first round didn't explain it enough, I hope the rest of this match will.
Like DPing your route to bait burst when you have 15 meter in case it whiffs is like insane. Like that is knowing your opponent. That is hard reads on hard reads on hard reads. So Karma playing out of his mind. We'll see if Hero can adapt here. Immediate burst, I like it. Just go and fight for any momentum you possibly can. Nice, good JC.
Yeah, this is winners finals as well, so you do have like a little bit of time to download to get a little bit more information. So you do have that 3 out of 5 that you get.
Ah, yes, good call, good call. Nice, using Athena to shut down the hair trigger Megadola. Good Megiddo.
And this is looking the opposite of the last time we saw these guys play. Hero looking very, very dominant, and as I say that, I brought a curse upon Yi, and Karma gets you locked down into the corner.
Yeah, not going to be a whole lot of Fate meter from this, though. Just going to farm as much meter as possible and get hit by Reversal Super and explode.
Yeah, take the kill as well with it. Hero looking like they want to try to tie this up very quickly so we get some more Canadian winners finals action.
Oh, wow, it is Canada versus Canada.
Yeah,
All
USA,
right.
where are you at?
USA, what's up? All right, good JA, falling, negates all the negative penalty. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, whiffs the kick this time. You're going to see meaty trap. Note, just pushes to the corner. For those who don't know, whiffing that kick does grant Naoto much more frame advantage than if you let it hit.
Yeah, in most situations you tend to want to have it whiff unless you're explicitly looking for a little bit extra damage.
Right, exactly. It's not a terrible frame advantage if it hits, but it is better if it does whiff. It depends also on your hits and imperation. If you're really high up, you always want it to whiff.
Yes.
Oh, Persona broken for Karma. So Hero has 2 choices here. Is he going to go in, or is he just going to zone out and say, you know what, I don't care that you have no Persona cards. I'll take the chip damage. And it looks like that's what he's deciding. Karma now, more Persona cards.
But has to be careful. Hero has to be careful on their own end of the situation because they're sitting at 1 Persona card. One mistake could lead them to being broken, and that shuts off a lot of Aigis tools that you want to use to close it out.
Yeah.
But instead, we will just Mudo to tie it up.
Yeah, not the worst situation for Hero. Like, has burst because they spent it at the beginning of that round, and also because Karma had to kill with Fate there. Hero will have 13 Fate, and oh my god, rolls through the DP activation. So smart, hits with a sweep. Gonna be a lot of damage here. More importantly, a setup.
It's gonna be.
Yes, good overhead.
And now just trying to shoot him out, just trying to, like, was forcing them to burn as much of that Orgia gauges as they can in that full screen situation. Karma looking for more opportunities to get the curse gauge down if they can, but Hero just zoning him out.
Yep, and that 2B taking 2 Persona cards. Karma, actually both of them at risk of losing their Persona.
Yeah, very, very careful.
Again, Persona cards at 1. These characters can't really function without it. Oh, whiffs the DP, cannot burst here. There is no burst points. You are eating a full Fate gauge. If you get thrown, you are dead. Oh, wait, you have 1 bar. Never mind. Oh, my god.
Oh, no.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, you can't burst there. That's not a burst point. And you're going to eat a lot of damage for this. You are very lucky that they do not have the meter. You are a nut. You are such a
handful
nut.
of meters short, but you found that reversal super to tie it up quickly. Win for SB Trap, but still mix them up with the missiles, blocks out the DP follow-up, and Hero ties a 1-1.
That was nonsense. That was complete nonsense.
So much happened in like 7 seconds that it is almost impossible to explain.
Tabby, I told you, luck is a stat you invest in. Sometimes things happen and you win, and Hero once again proving that they are the king of scrambles.
Yeah.
Legitimately, they are the king of scrambles. That proves it out of anything. That was crazy. Like, Matt, that was respect. That was good stuff. That was good stuff. That was insane. It should not have worked, and it did. Your luck stat is 99. I love it.
Absolutely. Hero, like, yeah, Hero showing that they want to be the hero in the situation. They pulled a couple miracles out at the end of that chapter.
Yeah, they did. That was actually insane. The protagonist always wins, Tabby. The protagonist always wins. All right.
Right now.
Good full screen Gatling gun, trying to get stuff in. Nice. Good safe jump. Forces the burst on the Megadola. Or sorry, the Megiddo. All right, mixing up. Yep, nice. All right, just deactivated Orgy mode just in time. Long combo will also recharge a lot of it. And now Karma, very low health. Good defense, blocking out, getting ID. DPing gets clipped. No,
it gets muted as well.
That's annoying.
Yeah, Aigis getting muted is like, people forget exactly how important the Aigis persona card is. It's very rare to actually see her without a persona. So when you can apply a mute, it's very, very advantageous for you. But
yeah,
Karma trying to make something happen.
The mute wears off. Karma are gonna have to fight an uphill battle here. Hero has a 10 fate meter, is swimming pretty, and this will kill. So Hero proving that not only is he the king of the scramble, can also lock down and pressure Karma out of the match there. So run 1 to Hero.
Yeah, let's see if they can repeat that up, or if Karma can utilize some of these early hits and this early momentum to maybe try to get that curse gauge down and win without it, or just add up the damage to try to keep that life bar down.
Yeah, pulling out the Gatling gun. Aigis bullets becoming a slight concern. 76 down to 56. Can't really do too much more, actually. Those bullets go quick.
Yeah, and Hero's not looking to try to go into the install to reuse those bullets, because that puts you in a very dangerous situation afterwards.
Oh my god, is this gonna kill? No way, right?
No,
you
don't. No,
that was just so much damage. What could you do? Yeah, a little. I mean, I don't want to say a little known fact, but Magarula you cannot burst while being hit by it because it is considered like a hit grab, quote unquote, just the way it functions.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was completely unburstable because they got hit. Very, very, very smart knowledge from Hero. Clean that round up real quick. Also, good recognition to one more burst near the top, right? Like, okay. In this game, sometimes people die off some really random stuff, right? And he knew, okay, I'm not going to kill, but what I can do is do some pressure, right? I can deal 8k and put them in a situation where if I hit with Megiddo, they literally can do nothing. They will die. They have no choice. So,
yeah,
just solid play.
And that's kind of your goal, realistically, right? Is like, if Aigis is not a character that is traditionally supposed to kill you in a single touch. It's supposed to be, a death by 1,000 needles kind of thing, but it's more like death by a couple, like 3 or 4 machetes in some of these situations.
Yeah, very often. I mean, her B&B does like 3k. All right, spending the rage. Gonna take all the fate meter here. Actually, not gonna take all the fate meter, yes? Yes, okay, it does.
Yeah.
So now at 0 fate, 0 meter, so Hero can survive a hit here. The metagame very important for him right now. But you don't need a metagame when you just get hits. So we'll see how Karma manages to dodge and get the meter needed to get the kill.
Oh, great press with the 5A right there. Going to be able to stop them down a little bit and actually take that round right there to have them sit on match point.
Yeah, Hero really understanding the Shadow Naoto metagame and just starving Karma of all resources, actually. Forcing him to spend meter and bars and bursts in a way that he doesn't want to, and capitalizing on it, right? Knowing the ebb and flow in the match.
Doing everything they can, but Karma's still finding opportunities to get that burst gauge down to them, put them very close to the second place. He's got that burst gauge, filling it quickly, so it's that meter as well. Realistically, we're looking at a 1.
Wow.
Oh no, you're dead right now.
That's actually insane. I cannot believe that killed. Now, Shadow Naoto just generates so much meter, but that combo was optimal for meter gain. This man knows his character inside and out.
I blinked at the meter being like, okay, it's at 32, it'll end at like 44 or something, and be like one more touch afterwards, and I was like, oh, 52? Oh no.
Yeah, very smart play. Please hit.
Oh, they found it. They found the hit that they're looking for.
I love Aigis. This character's great. All right. War game mode, gonna do some mix up. Yep, DP out, I agree. You have to guess it. Wow, gold burst. Doesn't necessarily not pay off, but you are at 0 fate. This is a rough situation, and Karma does have Shadow Burst available, so any hit here into anything will end up you eating a Hamon or Mudo.
Yeah, you need a minimum of 13 meter to be able to guarantee a round closeout in most situations. But it's Karma now at that point, so they only need 1 touch. We'll pop that Shadow Frenzy for plus frames, and now we're mixing you up, but good blocks out.
Amazing blocks. That might have been the thing that Hero needed to secure this match and this set. when that's spent, that's kind of like putting all your cards on the table, right? Now you need to get another 50 meter and you're gonna get hit by full screen rocket and you die, and Hero taking it over Karma in winners final, advancing to grands. The protagonist always wins. The protagonist always wins.
Hero blocked that, unlocked the Predator missile kill streak, called it in, and closed, and got the confirm off of it as well. This is some mid-tier and upper mid-tier warriors going against each other.
Yeah.
And having to run through the gauntlet of literally, we've seen, this is the first tournament in a while that we've actually seen every one of the like 6 god tier characters show up.
Have we seen Ken? I don't think we've seen Ken.
Not on stream, but there was a like there's been Ken players in this tournament. I know.
Got it. Well, there's a Ken in my heart, and you know, Ken will always be there for me. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, Ken. Hashtag thanks, Ken. I don't know what. It's been a long night. Either way, let's talk about the match instead of whatever the hell I'm talking about. All right, hitting the 2B, good stuff.
See, you know, Bonch is actually thinking Koromaru here because right now he's got that dog in him and
That's
just
right.
constantly locking Tectal down. Like we saw one mid-screen interaction go into their favor, and now Tectal has to hold this pressure yet again from Bonch.
Yep. And Tectal manages to find his way out of the corner, but gets put right back in, but good run under to beat the IDJB. That's the classic. When you see someone run under an ID, that's when you know that they're online. Yep. Wow, what a patient 5A.
Yeah, and that's been showing what Tectal's been doing. These really, really patient options that are doing everything that you need to do, and then finding opportunities to open up with the fuzzy and evening out the life totals.
Yeah, that was a really solid safe temp setup.
Oh no! Bonch misinput a like TKB Raging Lion right there to be able to bring him down to the ground for some extra damage. So Tectal actually gets out of that situation.
That's missing a lot too. Not only do you miss the damage, you also miss the corner Oki. And this might actually cause Tectal to be able to win here. I think they have enough meter. Oh no, drops it again!
Cross slash gonna get blocked? No, because apparently it stays safe right there. I think
Bonch, no! Bonch!
I think Bonch like recognized the situation maybe like 10 frames too late or something, because that should have punished. But you know, Tectal gonna take that advantage and immediately just knock Bonch all the way back into the corner yet again.
That's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. That was a luck stat 1 moment. You know,
Yes.
like you make the right play and it just goes wrong. It happens. But speaking of right play, there's no real right way to guess this mix. Are you gonna get empty load? Or are you gonna get JB 1? And it looks like Tectal is able to guess the way out, but gets thrown directly into the super. Gonna be a full pickup here. This will kill. Tectal deciding I'm gonna save the burst for next round. 100% the right decision. You do not burst against perfect.
No, yeah, there's no need to try to fight that as well either. Like, if you're sitting at 30%, your opponent's at 100, you have to put a lot of work in. Reese's a character that you put even more work to make that kind of big comeback. So save it for here.
Yep, it's the right decision. So using that advantage of burst, has his one out, so he's able to play a little bit more aggressive, right? If he didn't have his burst, he wouldn't be able to. So it's really solid burst management. Tries to put scan up, does not work.
But Disc still connects and, you know, was able to get a little bit of extra damage right here and find another good 2B, expecting Bonch to just jump up into the air, but catches him lacking.
Yeah, Bonch having a hard time deciding where to burst here because Rise just does like no damage.
Gets the delay stinger to push them into the corner as well. 5E connects in the air, but can't find the follow-up to get the full extension. And no punish on the whiff throw.
Yep. A little bit too far to punish, recognizes, just goes for the set play and tries to bait the DP with the Raging Lion, but unfortunately does not hit it. Now has to burst, but can if you're super locked out. One more burst, and it's 5C, that is burst safe. Tectal knows it, Bonch knows it. Happens anyway, Bonch 1-0 above Tectal.
And this is back to loser semis, so this is only 2 out of 3. You don't have that extra game to, you know, try to figure it out. We're figuring it out as quickly as we can. And Bonch, like we said, that luck stat may be down a little bit, but that knowledge stat, you know, he was in the library every day instead of going to hang out at the gym for the social link.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. Every player here has their knowledge, their wisdom, their power. That's all maxed, right? But luck is the factor that you cannot quantify. You cannot train your luck. You just gotta be born with it, you know? So yeah, unfortunately that cross slash whiffing on Ouroboros didn't matter, actually. Like, sure, it lost him the round, but was able to just clean up with corner pressure. Bonch's corner pressure is kind of insane, actually. It's kind of cracked.
It is the scariest part. Like, it's one of the scariest things that Bonch usually brings. Because you see, like, look at that, just immediately just dash blocking away. Both these players shimmying back and forth like Street Fighter.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what to think when I first saw his corner pressure. I was like, oh, is this real? And it's like, oh, wow, this is super real. It's just different than how you ever seen our Narukami's do corner pressure, right? It's not 5A based. It's like ID back JC based, which is a little bit higher risk, but much higher reward. And Bonch is just able to capitalize. And now we're going to see it again, right? Yukari into 3.3K, holds the mix, gets DP'd out, into the, wow, the TKJC fuzzy. Nice conversion. Excuse me, JB fuzzy, my bad. Yeah.
Tectal is playing very, very clean right now. Bonch forced to burst out late into this round as well to try to make this comeback, but the life totals are even enough, and you have a lot of meter to work with.
Yep. Spends the cash, got it, spend it. But Bonch here with 150 meter has a lot of different outs. Could cross slash will armor cancel.
Oh no, thought that was going to hit, but we said OMC to keep it safe. Burns all that meter.
Wow.
Techs the throw as well, but gets rid of the rain. Will air throw like Guilty Gear.
Oh my god.
I should leave him be.
Bonch is cracked.
Yeah.
I didn't know his game. Bonch is insane. I've seen him a few times, but this is strong. This is hard to deal with. Tectal's gonna have to turn this around quick.
This is the reason why I say he's my favorite Narukami player to watch. He's actively doing things that I don't see other people do, and I don't understand why, but it keeps working.
I mean, sometimes Narukami got to put on the robber mask, you know? It happens. All right, nice raging line, getting the pressure. Again, the no tech against Narukami. I don't understand it, but they know something I don't. I think at this point that has to be the case. All right, with the 5C. Oh, nice cross up on the JC. Gets hit by the reset, not able to convert, but this should do a decent chunk. More importantly, get a Noki.
Yeah, got hit by the tip of the note right there. Was trying to use dive kick to like delay the hype momentum a little bit, and finds the kill at the very end. Uses
cracked. Bonch is cracked. All right, Bonch. I am a member of the Bonch. Come on, that was actually insane. Are you serious?
There's no way, dude.
This guy's cracked. What is he doing?
Think of the case with Persona, so I'm actually really glad to see a lot more of this like character diversity and whatnot.
Yeah, it's really nice to see these mid tiers like Narukami, Aigis, and Shadow Naoto really show up here at top 3 at
I'll give you two.
I'm sorry.
I'll give you two of those. I won't give you the one on the right side of the screen right now.
I know. I'm teasing. I also think Aigis is way better than people think she is. But either way.
Yeah.
All right, 5A pressure here, getting things started for Shadow Naoto. Drops the combo. That's all right. Don't sweat it. It happens. But that DP being baited, that's a big one. You're gonna feel that really heavy.
Yeah, you can actually see in Bonch's game plan versus like Karma DPs is what he was trying to do against Risei DPs versus Tectal, and it didn't work in the first time he played, but he just didn't allow it to happen the second time, and is now able to bait him out a lot more efficiently in this matchup.
Yeah, well, Bonch has the loser's advantage, right? Where he's been playing pretty much nonstop for the past like 2 hours, right? Where other players like Karma, they were sitting in winners finals where they get a lot less time in matches. So he's had time to adapt. He's had time to get his hands really warm. All of his combos optimal, forces the burst here from Karma. Even if you lose this round, you could sometimes take that as a win. But obviously you'd like to kill here, and dive kick will seal it. Nice Bonch.
The counter hit J2A as it's falling down as well, catching Karma trying to go for a late anti-air.
The Canadian J2A from the top rope.
Hey, Canadian top 3, USA, where you at?
Wait, Heroes from Canada, right?
Heroes also from Canada, yeah.
Hey, let's go! We're the winner of 3. That's right. We're on the free healthcare wins.
Free healthcare lets you win Persona, clearly.
It's true. All right, getting shot by the DP. Fortunately, getting shot a bunch of times. Now at 0 fate. Good reversal DP, just wants Awakening. I don't think it's really going to matter too much here, but can't hurt.
Just gaining access to cross slash is so huge for Narukami damage extension.
You're right, I misspoke. You're correct. And
so when you want to like get into these situations where you have to make the big comeback, right? Like you're gonna see a corner hit right here. No, jumps out of the command, grab. Karma staying safe, but we'll just DP.
Yeah, I couldn't convert after to any Oku. Oh my god, that was so smart. Oh, beautiful. Chef's kiss. That was magnificent.
Another great extension. Gets hit with the DP though this time and collided with the JC into the gunshot, knocking him down full screen.
Yeah, unfortunately that match went on long enough where now Karma does have his burst back. So that force burst that happened earlier is now back on deck. Can be used offensively, can be used defensively. And Narukami needs quite a lot of hits here in order to seal the win.
Oh, great recognition of the spacing right here to get the little bit of extra, and big counter hit on the DP punish forces Karma to burst now, so can't use it offensively and has to burn the rest of that gauge naturally.
Yeah, that's huge. That's huge. Because now he needs the 50 meter, right, to get the full screen shot, and on the, again, build another 50 meter. Which, while it's easy for Shadow Naoto, is not free, right? That is not free cash. No. Good anti-air 2B! And here we go. We're going to get the shots. Zero Fate. It's sealed with the kick. This is really dangerous for Bonch. Any hit here. Wow! Got the hit. Pops it. Hits the throw. That's rough. I mean, like, what are you going to do, honestly?
Yeah, I mean, like, sometimes you just got, and that's the Shadow Naoto matchup. But Bonch is playing that, like, super clean up until the guess situation.
Yeah, it was interesting, right? Like, Bonch... Karma did a 2-hit 5AA to bait burst, recognized that Bonch did not burst and they were still standing, and then ran up and throw, which is unburstable. So there, even though that looked a little bit silly at the end, there was play and counterplay going on. They were fighting around burst, and Karma comes up on top. And honestly, when you're in that situation, you have the advantage. Like that was almost checkmate the second you got hit by jab, and he just sealed it up with a reset and a throw. So
yeah. But instead of going for the hard routing, you just go for the quick little thing. But it was still a little risk reward because you could have teched out of it and made through.
Sure. Yeah, but it was very unexpected, and if you get thrown, you can't burst, right? So it was a burst lockout in that situation.
It's also a mind game for like later on, like, oh, are they going to do that again? Do I need to be trying to like pay attention? And forces you to be a little more active than in situations where you historically wouldn't have had to have been. Just like Karma is active aiding Shadow Frenzy right here to burn all that curse gauge down.
Yep, and we're gonna get meaty trap here. No meaty trap, goes for safe jump, and 5A says, I don't care about safe jump. What's that?
The good old Pro Tag back fist saving the day once again. Raging Lion connects into the Stinger OMB.
So much damage. You're dead. You actually died from this. That's crazy. Oh,
no,
okay,
you didn't. You're at one touch.
That's so unfortunate. Oh my god.
I'm going. Goodbye, everyone.
Oh my god.
Goodbye.
Looks that one. I'm so sorry. Karma, you are the villain of that round, but you know what? That's okay. Bonch getting all that fate back, 13 stocks, has to rework for all that work. Let's see what Karma can do here. Getting some pressure going, gunshots. No fate still. And the JD going the wrong way because of the Narukami was air turned.
Yep. Yeah, this is just Karma wanting to keep the canon storyline of P4 going right here. Have to defeat the Shadow Naoto to get to the true version of yourself, but you're unfortunately going to get taken all the way to the corner instead.
Yeah, blocking AoA is a free punish, but it is actually not very easy to run up and jab. So in that situation, he just was unfortunately a little too far. And yeah, this is going to be a kill for Karma.
Yep. Yeah. It out once more. Karma now up 2-0 over Bonch.
Yeah, Karma, multiple win conditions on Shadow Naoto, right? You can either win by just using the Fate meter or literally just kill them off like straight hits. And the strength of Shadow characters, you know?
Yeah, I mean, that is like, this is the definition of why Shadow characters are so strong in this version of the game. Like, they not only can throw themselves out with all these multiple win conditions, especially a character like Shadow Naoto, but then also be able to retain all the defensive options that you would get on normal characters.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, they gave Shadow characters burst on defense and like some additional changes that just made them way better.
Mm-hmm.
Round 1.
All right, so getting started immediately into, oh my god, what on earth?
Oh, and no curse gauge, right? That's what you wanted to get started immediately into.
Yeah, this is how you want your round to start if you're Narukami, I think. Yeah, I think. Oh, he's dead, right?
Oh no.
No, okay. He's gonna convert from down there. All right, that's fair.
Yeah, the bullet was still, the gun was still reloading after like the pressure sequence right before, and I think if you had bullets, you killed there. So.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, okay, good call. Good awareness. All right, now with 50 meter, any hit will kill 100% now. So Bonch gonna have to go hyper aggressive here to try to take a win. Honestly, you want to go as aggressive as possible, right? Because even if you die, Karma gets as little burst back as possible. So it's in your advantage to just go hard. I don't know how much I agree with that, but let's see how it works out.
Low this
Nice
time.
block.
Bonch knew, still got hit, but it was after the Hama was out, so you're still safe from it. And like you were talking about Bonch needing to go hyper aggression, that is Bonch's natural state of mind. That is their natural habitat and everything I've seen them play. They like to go as crazy as they can, but it's up to see if Karma can like keep the gorilla down for a little bit longer to build that burst gauge up.
Yeah, I'm still thinking about that burst. I'm really scared that it's not going to work out for Bonch. He's really going to have to do a full screen Zeokar and get a hit somehow. Into a cross of JA, and look at what happens. Oh my god, counter hit JB is working, and he gets the burst out. Bonch, you're a genius. I'm sorry to ever doubt you, sir. You're actually cracked once again.
And then 5A connects with the OMC to get the double overhead confirmed right here. Bonch will keep it tight, and that burst will work out. Forces Karma to use it their own again, so they're still going into this round down a burst.
I'm gritting my teeth and I'm gonna bite a hole in my mic. That shit was actually insane. That I cannot believe he won that round. Bold, sir. Very bold. All right, well, we're back to neutral where Shadow Naoto has the advantage. Yep, immediately spends all the cash. Yeah, blocks the DP. I think you can optimize meter here. Looks like it did not work out for him. I trust the player more than myself, so I assume there was no way to get 50 meter there.
Good IBs right there, giving you a chance, but forces the guard cancel roll from Karma. Finds a straight hit, but didn't have the meter to guarantee the kill, so Bonch gonna try to make this happen now.
Oh my god, are you once again stealing a round? This is not your round to win. You should not win this, but you are. You're eating 4K in the corner. Nice, good 5C hitting. Just needs to knock on the door, base the DP. Unfortunately, just bursts immediately. Really good reactions from Karma. Now Bonch is out of the burst for that situation. That's tough.
Yeah, Bonch is
Has
a
to
little
make
too
his
late
way in.
on the OMB to invuln through the other bursts like we saw before, but still has 50 meter on deck, so can try to make something happen. It's a miracle from the full screen situation. Goes for Zeokar, but not punished just yet. Alpha counters.
Gets hit by JA into air throw. Oh, that's it.
Oh,
yeah.
air throw OMC.
Karma doesn't miss those. Karma does not miss those. Yeah, that is a tough conversion, but it is stable, and you do get the kill off it.
Final.
But Bonch still has a round to make this comeback. Karma is sitting at match point, but you can still make this through. You have 13 curse gauge to go through for that, so you have Karma's looking for a normal damage victory condition here.
Yeah, Bonch is playing this matchup actually like perfectly, right? Like he just has to just play just a little bit differently, a little bit different decisions, and he should be able to pull this back. We'll see. But Karma just building up a wall, right? Like if he won't take you out, then the Karma will, or excuse me, the Fate will. And speaking of that, this is an unburstable full Fate combo with 27 meters. So next hit from Karma will end up taking it.
Yeah, found the gunshots to connect, but still burst gauge wasn't built back up to actually make the confirm happen. Sitting at 45 meter though, so any next touch will put you into the range that you want to be in to guarantee the round 2B will connect though for Bonch. This is his story to tell.
It is the story to tell, Tabby. Bonch is actually like going insane. And once they got the no-tech in the corner, they definitely know something that I don't. Manages to get out, cross slash. Will they be able to OMC? No, they cannot. Persona was not there.
Lock DP and no cancel, so we're just gonna Shadow Frenzy, bait the burst out of your own at that exact time. OMC run away, hit him with the fadeaway. Karma takes it 3-0 over Bonch.
Yeah, Bonch played that really well, but in the end, Shadow Naoto, your fate is sealed.
Yes.
Your fate is sealed, Narukami. What are you gonna do? And he is better at scrambling than these characters that want very structured offense, right? Narukami really wanted, for Bonch, right? They really want corner pressure. They really want the ability to set you up to get hit by JC. They wanted the ability to hit you with J2B. Hero is a player who excels taking advantage of the fact that Aigis has so much air mobility, has Megiddo to stabilize any route in the air, and just keeping things kind of nutty, and it works. And this is how the character I think is honestly meant to be played, and they're showing that like, hey, I'm in Grand Finals winner side. You come to me. I do wake up Megiddo. I do meeting Megiddo on you.
Hero is also like one of the only Aigises that is really making it this far. Like there's not a ton of people playing this character, but they're really the only one that makes it deep and shows, hey, this is what you got to do to make this character work, and it really works out. Karma though, finding a way to get a bunch of damage and that curse gauge out early though, but did have to pop burst to make it happen.
Yep, Fate's on. Again, Megiddo, I think Hero has the tech. I'm telling you. Meaty Megito is insane, actually.
I'm sorry, that was literally just
I'm telling you, Hero has Lux stat 99, okay? Lux stat 99.
Hero is not a name, that is a title.
There you go, 100%. We are all heroes. Aigis is all of us put together. Alright, well, zoning out here with Athena, using the guns to try to create some space. Alright, DP's out. Wake up, goal burst. Sure, why not? You know what? Just go nuts. Go ham. Who cares?
It's generally pretty, like, if they block it, you're safe, right? And so you get a cancel out of Orgium that you're down on. And if it hits, you get meter full screen and also get a reset into this kind of situation. Where you're going to put them in the mix-up city. But Karma, Lux stat 99 right here, blocking out all of these mixes.
Yeah, really solid defense of Karma. That was defense 99. That was actually kind of crazy. But right now, enjoy Hamao.
There was defense 99 in the throw 100.
That's right. Yeah, that was definitely a Shadow Naoto round. You know, Hero played that pretty well, but what are you going to do against, like, this character that literally just erases you? They Thanos snap you out of existence for existing. It's just the way it goes sometimes, you know? 50-50 shot.
Well, you have to bring up more 50-50s of your own. You got to keep rolling the dice on these mix-ups. Go high, low, left, right. Nobody knows.
I genuinely agree. I think that is why Hero is sitting in Grand Final side, where two Naotos were in winners, right? Like, this is, although one was top 9 winners, but still, like, you have to roll the bones. You have to guess, and you have to rush down Naoto. You cannot win by playing patient against this character. It is almost impossible. It's way better to play like a nut, as like a smart nut, and do things that get you advantage where you can, right? Just smother them. You will not win by zoning them out. Look at
that was so saucy. But even Karma was ready for it and able to react to the blocks right there. Gonna be putting them on the ground, still able to block out, catches the overhead on the JB, but not able to find anything big.
Yeah, hits Karma with the tip of the spear, no conversion. Using these Gatling guns, we're now in chip range, but Aigis now completely out of bullets. Yeah, 2B do nothing.
Yeah, that's actually huge.
In trouble. Yeah. Yeah, you're dead, right?
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Yeah, you're dead. Yeah, unfortunately, just ran out of juice, quite literally. No bullets, no answers, can't answer.
And that's like the first time we've seen that situation come up, but it was always something that we were worried about. We would and even Hero was worried about it, where like you get to the point of like 20-30 bullets and it's like, oh, I can't just 2B to cover the screen. I can't just like instant chip with the Gatling gun and try to like pluck them out. You had to get in close. There was only, and then they spent SV gunshot at the very end on it as well, so they lost the meter to even potentially like Orgia go into install, try to make a miracle happen with the 250 bullet like refill.
Right. I think the 250 bullet, I think you need to be an awakening for it. I guess they were an awakening.
They were an awakening. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, then yeah, they did have a shot at that, but like in the end, it really was just a miscalculation, right? Like if you run out of bullets, and he saw Shadow Naoto at like 500 life and said, I can make this happen, and unfortunately just barely ran out of bullets. But in this set, you know, bullets ain't really too much of a factor. Just kind of smoking with with good old Aigis mix, but we see this again. Shot with the kick.
Chaser.
Yeah, shot chaser. There you go.
Yeah. Oh, and tried to DP as well with that aggressive like nature that you need to be, but couldn't find it to work out. Trading gunshots back and forth from each other. That hit? Okay, sure. Why not?
This man is 360 no-scoping in a fighting game.
Yeah.
That's actually insane.
What is going on? Get the 30 seconds to Mars start playing in the background. Oh, and you're dead.
Yeah, you're dead. It happens. Yeah, it's such a scary matchup, honestly. Like, what are you supposed to do? Sometimes you literally just die and you have to accept it. We all die someday.
This is like the opposite of what we saw before. Hero took it 3-1. They lost that round 1, and it was very like dominantly in Hero's favor. But Karma, I think, like having that momentum from their previous games going into this is allowing them to keep a lot more pressure up than they were before.
Yeah, I genuinely think that Hero is winning this match when he plays unstable. What is happening? I think that Hero wins when he plays this match unstably, honestly. Like, when things are too predictable, I don't think it is in Hero's favor because of Shadow Naoto. You have to play like a nut. And EX air turn rockets, that is some nutty stuff. I love it. See more. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like that as well, going for these like more aggressive DP bait options. Like, you see a lot of people just like try to do nothing versus the DP, but then sometimes you get like you get pressed on instead when they would go for the DP. But just jump over them and say see you later. Super short for hero.
Yeah, and we're seeing this immediate. Oh, good goal burst. I actually like this a lot. I think you need the meter to do some really crazy stuff in order to win this round. I don't think you can keep burst on duck. It would be baited too hard. This is the correct decision. Yes! Raw Megiddo is so much damage! But is not able, actually not able to get too much off it, but it's okay. He got some mix. Nice.
Almost caught the backdash off the parry as well. And just once again, like you were saying, keeping the aggression of trying to do these very obtuse things again and again and again. But we hit him on the ground with the angled shot into the Mudo. Take 7,500.
I still think the hero is playing this match correctly. I think that this is the way you do this match, right? You play like a nut, and you have to find a way to kill Karma before they kill you.
I think I know what the secret is. I think I know. I think I'm gonna give Hero the unscheduled coaching advice.
Okay.
You gotta change this. You gotta change the song.
What's the song right now?
It's Shadow.
Oh yeah, change the song.
It's giving a power up.
Are they? I think they might actually be doing that. How about I think about it? What song would you like to hear right now? I would like to hear Persona 4 boss music because Shadow Naoto is the boss.
100%. 100%.
And you're the
boss
hero.
music, or like the Aigis theme that's in it. The remix.
Yeah, Aigis theme is good. Aigis theme is good.
Yeah.
Oh no. Shadow Aigis is not.
Yes. Yep. Okay, they're just locking in. They locked in with the auto. So
that's fine. Yeah, stay the course. I agree with this decision. You do not pick Shadow Aigis in this situation. Shadow Aigis is not it.
But I also super respect the ice the opponent out for 30 seconds. I tell everyone to do that when they play these games. Is just like every time you lose in a match, take the 30-60 seconds between, because like your momentum won't go down as much as your opponent's does.
I agree 100%. And I think Karma is the type of player though that maybe won't be too iced by this. Like we've been talking from Hero's perspective a lot just because he's the hero, but Karma's kind of playing out of his mind right now.
Karma really is. Like, Karma is, playing as someone who wants to win from losing. They don't want these matches to go any longer, but Hero wants to take them even further down.
Yeah, never mind. I'm back in Hero's perspective. That shit was hot. That was crazy.
It was crazy, but Karma also acting crazy on their own, knowing like, hey, if you're gonna be a nut, I gotta be the nutty professor.
Yeah, and the PhD in nuttiness. Yes, exactly. But yeah, rolls out of that corner pressure, recognizes that the trap does need roll baited. DPs, one more DP will do it. This is next hit wins for both characters, believe it or not. Yes, and hitting with the JC, good stuff.
And it's real good use. Like, we haven't seen too much of the JC use just as a quick poke tool, but like Hero recognizing, oh, I just need the one touch, I just have to get in. Let me throw her box out.
Yeah. Oh, whiffing the DP. Really unfortunate. It's alright though, you'll take this corner pressure.
Good ID on the fifth one. Is hit as well, and a great drift back and forth there for Hero.
Yeah, Hero's movement is great. Perfectly dodges the hair trigger Megiddo. Just like so solid. Yep, takes the pick this time.
But made sure to get the cross-up version of it as well, so you kept the core spacing that you would want. The mixes once more. Great IBs from Karma.
That was beautiful blocking. I definitely got it. Alright, 2B. Yep. You take that Hamon. It happens. Next round.
I love the slow walk back as what's happening.
Yeah, why not? You know, just gotta stun. Yeah.
Ooh, big JC connection with the Shadow Frenzy. We'll be able to get all that curse gauge down. This is going to be huge for Karma as they are sitting at reset point right now.
Yeah, it's really big. Throw here should not give them enough, so they will only have to deal with JA. Hero using that to their advantage, blocks the 5A, excuse me, and manages to get out of the situation. Now setting up some corner pressure, really solid. Yeah, you're done. No, good burst, awesome.
Yeah. Great use of the burst right there, being able to like find the exact perfect moments to use it versus the Shadow Naoto. However, sitting at 50 meters, so you are a throw away from that Shadow Naoto at any given point of losing. So you got to make this count right now. Never mind.
This is next set wins for Naoto in every single solitary way. Hero has got to play perfect. You have to play perfect. You cannot make mistakes here. Otherwise, the reset point is going to go to Karma. And that's it.
And
we are getting a reset unless something super tragic happens. No, fate will not change. Fate is always fate. And Karma with a 3-0 reset. We are now tied up 0-0 here at TNS Grand Finals, Persona 4 Arena, Canada edition.
Yeah.
Not actually Canada edition. Just the Grand Finals is 2 Canadians.
Oh my goodness. All right. Okay. So, Karma feeling confident at this point, right? You're like, okay, I just 3-0'd the guy who 3-1'd me. I 3-0'd in losers finals as well versus someone who like traditionally the match is pretty back and forth between the two of them. What do I do? There's not much that you need to change. You just need to keep playing against Hero. Hero, on the other hand, I feel like has been playing as close to like perfect in this matchup, at least ideology wise, that I don't know what major adjustment they would need to make.
I don't know. Yeah, this is beyond my skill as a player. I think these two players are here because. Sorry, I saw that. Yeah, that's good. This is beyond me, right? These are two players that have grown beyond the skills that I'm capable to have, both like in terms of resilience and just in raw player skill. I don't know what Hero has to do to adjust to win here. I think this is up to the protagonist to find out. And I want to follow Hero on this journey to see if they can reverse sweep or even 3-2 would be amazing, but I want to see them cook right now. And it's up to them to make the adjustment. How will they do it? Rolling gunshots is a great way to start.
Yeah, so you're saying is we're at like the 6 o'clock position of the Hero's journey right now, right at the very bottom, in the pit of despair?
Yes, Hero versus Karma. Yeah, I'm writing my paper again. Just English paper after English paper here on TNS.
It's TNS Literature Edition.
That's right. We got Lethal Killer versus Hero, now Karma versus Hero. And look at see, Hero's adjusting. What did he do different that round? I could not tell you, but he smoked. He cooked.
He smoked. He cooked. But yeah, it is Karma versus Hero would show up on the literature syllabus for like a level class.
Yeah. I think I wrote a paper on this in like high school. Nice.
Right. Excellent stuff from Karma, though, being able to get a good chunk of that curse gauge down. Not all of it, as you weren't able to find too much before, just went into gunshot.
Yeah, gonna be getting some pretty decent. Oh wow, burst. Okay, I agree with it though, right? Like 3 on the fate gauge. You cannot take another hit more than likely, although Karma does lack Shadow Burst. So I think if I was Hero, I would go nuts right now. I would just go in.
Well, Karma wants to be the one to go nuts instead with these double overheads with the OMC. Couldn't find the full kill right there, so we'll just do it right here with one more touch instead.
Wow. Yeah, that actually was a dropped combo, but it didn't end up mattering in the end. I think that actually speaks to Hero's matchup knowledge. He knew that even though he was at like 2k life, Karma actually couldn't kill him in one hit. Like it was not possible because he just starved for resources. No burst, no meter, no nothing. Starving in the desert without food. There's nothing.
And also the great use of just calling the Persona to just sit in front of him to not allow these like Persona disjoints to come through, or these very aggressive like IAD-JCs that we've seen previously. Great DP.
Yeah, Heroes have DP baited quite a bit in that situation, and I'm glad that he's showing no fear. I think you have to have no fear here, but unfortunately, this is, I have one fear, and it's on my own.
Sometimes no fear gets you killed.
I mean, you have to have no fear against this character. If you play scared against Shadow Naoto, you die.
Oh,
this is just tough. Karma is just playing out of his mind, honestly. Like, how do you fight this? You have to play perfect. I think
it's what it maybe you throw a game by picking something else to try to knock Karma off there, like, right? Because you have time. You have time to do something different.
Please leave it to me.
I think you stick with this. I think you play completely differently. I think actually, okay. I think there's 2 options. You need to play perfect, or you need to play terribly. I think those are your two choices. You have to either play like the biggest nut and do the stupidest decisions to win, or you literally don't make mistakes. And I think Hero's going to try to not make a mistake here, and I believe in the Hero. I always believe in the protagonist, but today it might be Karma. I really don't know. Karma's kind of playing out of his mind.
No, I definitely see what you mean though. Like you have to go for just some of the, like we saw the going for SB air turn SB missile in the corner. Like
if you make the conversions weird for Naoto, it can be hard to rack up fake gauge. And if you stay at the top of the screen just shooting bullets, sometimes it can be difficult for him.
That's what you're seeing right now, just trying to throw as many bullets as you can and finding these random hits, just hitting with the tip of the spear.
Oh, such good maneuver around the bullets. Never mind. Hero's going with the play perfect route. I agree. Get the golden ending. This is what you want. You don't want matches. You want the tournament set. Hold this shield.
Yeah.
Meaty Megiddo also working out insane this match.
Whenever they are able to get to Meaty Megiddo, it feels like Hero's in full control, but Karma does a really good job of not allowing them to enter those kinds of situations. Usually combos are ending as a way to force reset on install gauge.
It's usually how it's going, but like, oh god, just able to navigate these. Yeah, forces the burst. Karma, again, he's going for the golden ending. He's playing perfectly. He's not going to concede. He's going to go ham. Oh, beautiful. That was beautiful. That was a beautiful conversion, actually.
I was looking like they're trying to get Hero to force a save scum right now.
Yeah, I think they recognized that was not correct. I think that the hair trigger Megadola kind of threw off what was happening there, and they abandoned ship. That was the correct thing to do. But that did cost 50 meter, even though it was the correct decision. All right, Orgy mode out. Yeah, I believe they are overloaded, so I don't think they're going to be able to activate. I'm just going to have to go for the longest combo possible. Nice, that's huge. Again, not going to be able to do too much because they're overheated. But they should be good after this.
Still going to find themselves over 4K right there and then reset into Orgia mode. Call those missiles down, finds a hit, but can't find the conversion, gets the overhead as well, but will bait the DP instead. Hero finally getting a point on the board.
Hero on the board. Yeah, no, Hero knows the golden path. He found the way, and it is literally just play perfect. Just don't make mistakes. The adjustments there though were actually really, really strong. Like the fact that he got 2 hits while not having Orgia mode is actually cracked. Like I cannot believe he did that because there wasn't a whole lot of mix there, right? It was just solid pressure, and he just said, you know what? I feel like my pressure game has maybe been a little shellacking, a little bit too fancy. Let me just keep it simple. Let me dial it down. I'm gonna do falling JB, and you're gonna get hit. Watch, bet, and it worked.
But you also have the people who are ready for the fancy mix sometimes aren't ready for you and just go back to layer 1.
No,
go back
I would
to the most simple stuff.
Oh wow, was that an accident? I think it was. Unfortunately, dropped raid. Gonna give Hero a huge shot early in this round. Not only does Karma not have burst, now doesn't have fate meter, although I think now we'll have fate. No, okay, F4 still has another shot.
Yeah, and 4 is a very comfortable situation in the end as well, because they need to find a big reward like that to be able to get you down to 0, but here we go. Good OMC, able to keep it up, catches them with the sweep.
Yep, unfortunately, Orgia mode is going to be out here. Going to have to deactivate soon. Looks like it ran out. So now without Orgia mode, just going to have to do strike throw pressure. Karma getting out, recognizing that the mix is not there. Going to have to cash out all these bullets in neutral. Or
yeah, well, you just cash out the meter with all the bullets to guarantee the round.
Yeah, very smartly deciding not to kill with any Fate moves. Fate will reset to 7, so halfway there. Still a very dangerous position for Hero.
Oh, great!
Yeah, 5v counter hit is pretty huge damage too, even though meter.
It catches him with a quick little low to the immediate high as well, pops out of the install as well. To be able to charge up a little bit quicker, keep it up for when it's necessary. Nice air turn block from Karma.
Yeah, really expertly routed by Hero, right? Pal has full Orgia mode, can EX missile in, can really do whatever he wants to be able to start an offense. And here we go, EX missile. Just deciding to get hit, but unfortunately does not have the life to tank it. I like the idea, but the numbers did not add up. Hero Karma 1-1 in this grand final set after the reset.
There we go now. Just once again, going back to the gun zoning pressure, trying to really make that work. Karma, though, going to make sure this Shadow Frenzy does work, gets the raid confirmed. Going to be dropping that curse gauge back to 0 super quickly.
Yep. Are we going to go for safe jump? We do.
Gold burst.
Gold burst. I agree. Oh my god. This hero is insane. Hero is insane. Are you serious?
Yeah,
Oh my god. Woo! We just walked. Okay. Hero, you're good. All right.
And then OMC's goes out of Oregon to get that gauge going back faster. Finds the OMC to get to continue the mix, but Karma finds another hit, forces a DP out from Hero, and gets across the hit, but can't confirm.
3 straight hits. Oh my god. Wait, did Hero just take this back for the... Wow, Hero, you're cracked. Karma got 3 straight hits there and couldn't convert any of them into super.
Hero really said, I understand it now, after losing 4 games in a row.
Hero found the true answer. It's play amazing until I'm gonna be a nut and just do stuff. And it worked out for him.
Hero really said, show me your true self.
Show me your true self. You cannot kill me with Hamon if you literally cannot convert anything because I'm at these weird heights doing weird things with weird velocities. Like, what are you gonna do? So yeah, Hero really turning it back. Remember, if you didn't catch loser's side, this was 3-0 to Karma. So he is pulling it back and pulling it back strong.
Yeah.
And now on tournament point.
We've still got at least one more round before we get to the crazy part. Karma up 2-1 right, or Hero up 2-1 right now. Karma never afraid of making this comeback though. Like, it could go the distance here today. Parries have been getting baited left and right, so Karma's gonna need to find something new in those pressure sequences to try to
super strong. I mean, Karma has been playing out of his mind today, so it is not easily within question for him to claw this back and get the hits, and that's what he needed. He needed the roll 5A, forces the burst. Now 2 hits away from winning. Good blocks here from Hero.
Athena called right there to can't not allow the up back right there. Air DP gonna connect.
Just floated there. Looking like Iron Man Marvel Rivals right now.
Yeah. Karma's been really on point in this match specifically with utilizing roll to beat out the 2Ds that were controlling a lot of screen space, and now he's getting a lot of reward out of it until Hero just tossed you back into the corner, baited out your DP one more time, and is now 99 seconds away from winning this tournament.
Yeah, and Karma right now has no burst. The fake gauge is at 11. Like, I think that Hero is at advantage here.
Yeah, this is like a rare situation of where the Shadow Naoto player unfortunately was not able to make a big reward happen, and you're gonna get a lot from it right here.
Yes, gotta be really careful about burst. Karma could take this back at any point. Solid DP. Again, yeah, Karma's scared to DP, or to burst, excuse me. I do not blame him at all. Oh my god, baits the burst. Is this it? Is Hero gonna take it? I think it's a little bit too much. Is it too much? No, that is enough. Hero taking it over Karma in the reverse 3 sweep. Congratulations, winning TNS Persona tournament. Holy
Oh my
Karma,
god.
Hero